And we're back.
Hello.
Why?
Hey, everybody.
Howdy.
All right, let's get back on the boat.
Shit.
Flippy floppies.
I mean, at this point, I think we are prepared for anything. Except for an actual Kraken.
We already put one.
Put some respect on Frank's name.
Funny how you said an actual Kraken and the thing that I was just shown as an ad was Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. I got no hope for that game.
Also, Wiley, thank you for the resub. Oh, but yeah, since we were just talking about this off screen, we'll let you know right now it's going to be a slightly shorter session coming up. So we're probably going to just start going around the horn right now. CG, where can people not find you?
Hello, I'm the CG. You can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media, but you can find me on various Good Beans D&D channels such as twitch.tv/fartingtart, wherein tomorrow we have our long-running game War of the Shattered Sun, where we captured the largest spy to infiltrate our ranks, and we're going to interrogate the shit out of him. You can also find us every other Tuesday for our Rascals in Ravnica game, wherein we fought aquatic abominations. And I was once more the cowardly wizard. But other than that, here, of course. So I'm going to pass it on over to... Krista.
Hello, it is I, Krista, also known as Spoiled Chestnut. I am a figment of your imagination today more than ever. Bob, go.
Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Shadow Dancer Bob. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky, Patreon, wherever it is. You can probably find me at Shadow Dancer Bob. We got a lot of stuff going on, including Maelstrom, which is getting ready to bring forth our new season of 2K23 Wrestling. On Monday on twitch.tv/LanePator, you can find me playing Denier the Tabaxi Wizard, who is about to more than likely do a fusion dance with himself to either create something even stronger than the two or fail miserably. Who knows? Let's roll those dice. Wednesdays, you can find me playing a mad scientist or a supervillain. Thursdays, you can find me with the Murder Cave. Fridays, you can find me with Shark Squad. And Saturdays, every other Saturday, you can find me right here. Willie, where can people find you?
Find me playing randomizers on Mondays. On Tart's channel on Tuesdays at Fighting Tart. And Thursdays at Helix Ducks' channel. We do randomizers, multi-world. And I sometimes make music. I recently started, finally, redoing a project that I lost when my hard drive crashed, like, 2 years ago.
Oh.
Restarting. Man, going back is annoying when you just have to redo everything, but yes, remembering everything. All my links can be found at my card website that I keep forgetting I made.
Drop that link!
I will drop that link here because I think you have a anti-link bot set up. Yes. Basically, X Wiley Willie on Twitch and Twitter, just Wiley Willie everywhere else. Because some fucker out there keeps taking my name and not using it. That's where you can find me. Di, where can we find you?
Hi diddly do. You can find me here and on Instagram at ZymieSite and pretty much everywhere else at like Zyminess. I also have a card. Tuesdays doing Final Fantasy X. We beat Seymour. Fuck him. Also cool, but fuck him. On Fridays we're doing Fistful of Fridays where we play beat 'em ups or fighting games. And lately I've been playing Tekken 8, which has been super fun. And I have a new intro for it, so I'm really excited. Makes me happy. Mondays, I'm playing some Resident Evil 4 with Vaughn for Wizard Sibs Play. And we're at the fish farm. And then, yeah, every other Saturday, I am here with these awesome peoples, which means there are 2 people left. J Frost, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Twitch, Twitter, JFrost747. Find me on Good Beans channels every Sunday and Tuesday over at twitch.tv/fartingtart. For War of the Shattered Sun and Rascals and Ravnica, as CG said previously, we captured a fucking ass load of a spy. Can't wait to fucking power bust his fucking ass for fucking bullshitting us through all this crap. So, gonna enjoy some sweet retribution. And also, find me for our Rascals and Ravnica campaign. As previously mentioned, we fought some sea monsters. I got to behead one. Great weapon master. It is a fucking amazing feat. Pick it up. Just fucking pick it up. Pick it up like it's a penny on the ground. It's worth it. Doesn't matter if you're martial or magic caster. Worth it. You can also find me here every other Saturday for our lovely campaign, so that way, hey, you get to watch these goofballs go through the lovely life of college. And also drama. Mostly drama. Speaking of which, I have to prep that encounter soon. But yeah, that's me. Vaughn, take it away.
Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, and over on the Burnouts Bar Patreon, where I promise I'll start putting out some more rewards. I have been so swamped with work. I am so tired. This is my first Saturday off in 3 weeks. Oh, but that being said, yes, you can find us on Monday doing Wizard Sibs Plays, where we're going through Resident Evil as the characters you will see here, Daedalus and Iapetus. Following that, next Saturday we will have possibly be starting Fate Extra CCC for No Love War Extra, where we finally get back to the series that created that stream, and we've adopted another person, but I won't tell you who. You gotta show up there if you want to. And tomorrow, which sadly will not be streamed, but instead of doing the Super Bowl, we will be doing the Session 0 for the new long-form campaign that's going to be starting at the end of February, Those Who Wander, where our DM Saris will take us, me, Citric King, Xanalis Grimm, and the Melon Lord through the Domains of Dread. So if you're into that, please take a look at us. But with that out of the way, it's time for us to do the theme song, so I'm just going to press this and then press that, and away we go.
So fucking pissed. I have to download it. But all of plays so that like all of my shit's saved.
And
so
Hey.
At least it should.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna find out.
all right, but J-Frost, if you would, please take us away.
Hi Vaughn.
Alright, let me play some music.
No recap special.
I'll be real. Considering everything that's gone on, the recap's pretty simple. Go back and watch the VOD.
Wow.
I will also
Today we're
point
gonna
out,
watch a movie.
I will also
I
point out that I'm super proud of that title for that episode.
Shopping episode plus Belky banged a dragon plus we all came down for breakfast and puns were made.
Yes.
The recap is 8 words. We went shopping. Belky fucked a dragon.
Yes. Do I get inspiration, DM?
Actually, wait, that's 7 words. What's the 8th word?
We
Yes.
went shopping, and Belky fucked a dragon.
And was the
Oh.
missing word.
Oh, my fucking god, my brain is broken anymore.
And here I summed it up as shopping sprees and tent pitching.
Yes.
Eh,
I mean, I summed it up in the title as "We did the Bard meme."
Yes.
The Bard episode has finally been completed. We will not be
Yay.
having another sexy episode.
but what
Damn.
what episode has not been completed is this one.
Correct. Our
You should've
story.
went- You should have went with Belky Rode the Lightning.
Fast Times at Calumport High.
Fast. Oh my.
Yeah. We pick up where we left off last time. The party wakes up, has currently gone down to the hotel lobby, and is getting a much-needed breakfast. Where basically every breakfast item you can think of is available on the goddamn menu. You want food, you want juice, you want champagne, it's all there. The teachers do, however, recommend you do not get too drunk, because you're going back on a boat.
Time
But
for
we're not the
sleep.
ones driving.
Yes, don't drink and ship.
Um,
PSA, everybody.
Champagne.
I would very much like to send a message to the really bitchy guards person who had shit to say on my personal letter from the fucking Sultan. Just to say, hey, here's 5 gold. Buy me something that you think would look better, bitch. And then a great big heart. Signed Belky Karst.
Alright, you're
Yeah,
sending a
um,
message?
Oh, like a letter, like an actual letter, with the address to Strixhaven where she's living.
Okay, but you're sending at least a message, yes?
What, the spell?
Oh.
No, what letter,
okay.
honey?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
A letter. You can't send 5 gold via telepathy.
Belky
Ah.
unintentionally created PayPal.
Yep. Yep. Terms and
Look.
services may apply.
Alright, I will allow this. But
Well, after we all get our food, Deus is immediately just going to start would poke in Dare and be like, when we get back on the ship, could you use your alchemy jug to start creating spell ink? I need to update Iaptis' book.
And Dare glances over as he's pouring a bottle of champagne into a mug. And into a very particular mug as he gives a little bit of a nod and watches as the bottle slowly empties into the mug.
Nice use of
What are
conjuration
you-
magic.
What are you doing,
of
pussy?
course.
And then he goes and gets another one.
Oh, fucking course, you're gonna steal the champagne too.
Catmandu, what are you doing with that?
It's an all-you-can-eat breakfast, right? I'm filling my mug.
Yeah. Where are you putting it all?
Inside of the mug.
Uh-huh. Is this a magic item?
Belky's used this mug before.
Has he?
Wasn't that the mug that Indira had her try to drink out of? If she could drink all of it?
Yes,
And then
Oh,
she
she had
turned
to
it
study?
upside down and poured like 20 gallons of water onto the floor in the dorm room. Yeah.
Yeah. The janitorial service got pissed.
I don't remember this. I have no memory of this. No. No. Just no.
Well, we have been
I've
playing
been
for 72
raining
weeks.
already. It's been a trying day, okay?
Oh god, you people are.
Above game, it's a bottomless mug. It can hold like What was the specific wording of it? It can hold 40 liters of liquid or 10 gallons.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm filling it up with champagne. Expensive champagne. On the Sultan's dime.
I,
Well, you can
if I
eat
able to,
one.
if I able to seize this, she's actually going to say, "Oh, hey, you might want wine for the sauce for the meal."
Dale's will just turn. Technically, champagne is a wine. It's just a white wine.
She will look at Daedalus, noted, but she's hoping Indare knows what she's referring to.
Indare leans over. Mug for the white wine. Keg for the red wine.
You have a bottomless keg too.
I mean, not bottomless, but we have one.
This is the way.
Are you not satisfied with everything you took out of your room?
Actually, they took everything out of Daedalus's room.
Out of several people's room.
Well,
I'm
this.
an
Go ahead.
opportunist.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Always be. You always have to be ready to be able to use anything at your disposal. Reject only ignorance, and you may survive this world. Take anything that may be of use to you.
Fair enough.
Dale's
But hey,
just.
yeah.
What was that? You came in low.
So pass me a mimosa, yeah?
Oh yeah, there's plenty around here.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Meanwhile, poor Salus is off in the corner eating apples, rice, and crackers.
Salus, being the one good no, I can't even say that. You've done some of this shit too.
Oh,
Rogue's
that's.
gotta
I mean,
be,
that's not why I'm eating that particular assortment, but sure. Would you like me to throw bananas in there?
No.
Yeah,
Speaking
no.
of things that'll make you hurl, you guys would happen to see at the buffet line there is this organic, like ooze-ish entity holding a plate. It looks like there's like some like bolts of energy just going through its body, and it just starts stacking waffles, like lots and lots of fucking waffles. If anyone would like to roll me an Arcana check.
Can you roll for me, please?
Yeah, of course, I can roll for you. Bring up your sheet. Bilky first. Expand sheet.
Expand no.
I
Wrong
mean,
thing.
I don't think Belky has a dong to expand.
Expand document.
Oh, that's a 19 for you, Belky.
Yeah.
Oh. Already expanded someone else's dog.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yay.
So, I will say Daedalus, Salus. Actually, no, hold on one second. Daedalus and Belky, you're the only two that will actually get this.
Okay.
The being that's currently stacking as much waffles is a plasmoid.
Oh,
What is that?
Oh,
From Starfarer or Star whatever?
Spelljammer.
Spelljammer,
Yeah.
yes. Basically, plasmoids are amorphous beings with no typical shape. In the presence of like other folks, they often adopt a similar shape, but there's little chance of mistaking a plasmoid for anything else. They are living,
Slimes.
yeah, they're living slimes with no face. They're just like
just one sour.
So, here's a question. Is this plasmoid coming over, and if so, does that mean that a slime draws near?
Wow.
Damn it.
in call text for
You
anyone who
just-
needs it.
Is he just eating waffles? Like minding
He
his
is
own
just
business?
shoving waffles into his plasmatic body, and they just begin deteriorating.
All right. I am Belky's gonna go to the buffet and get some ginger tea with honey and lemon. But as she's walking by, she can't help but like look at this dude like, didn't know the Jello came to life.
I beg your pardon, madam.
Oh shit. Oh hi. Yeah, that wasn't the voice I was expecting. Hello. My apologies.
I am not Jello. I am of good standing. I am a plasmoid. How dare you? You can't equate me to something that is considered such a lowly creature.
Creature, I was talking about one of the most delicious desserts that we have. I was trying to give you a compliment. You look so tasty.
I'm rolling a deception again. Deception.
Deception disgrace.
That's a 23. I'm rolling for him.
Can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah, he just goes, oh. Oh, well, that's very nice of you. I'm terribly sorry, madam. Anyways, carry on. I must continue to consume these delicious waffles. And he just
Well,
shoves
they
like 5 more in.
If you haven't tried the mimosa, give it a shot, man. It's really good.
Oh, I
Thank
can't
you.
have alcohol.
Why is that?
Oh, I've sworn off out liquor.
Does that have something to do with your constitution?
Oh no, it's just that I'm trying to practice for my faith.
Oh. Well. Unfortunately, everything bubbly is a bit fermented, so sorry, friend.
Oh, that's why I drink water. It's free.
Belky probably doesn't laugh quite as hard as I did, but she'll just chuckle and then nod. Like, alright, what's your name, stranger?
Oh, Hubert.
Hubert, really?
What's wrong with Hubert?
Oh, Hubert. I thought you said Hubert.
Hubert!
Same.
C. I thought it was or a Q rather, whatever that one thing is. Yeah, okay, never mind. All right. Belky will give a theatrical bow with a mimosa in one hand and tea in the other.
Alright.
Belky, nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you too. Ta-ta!
Take care. Bye bye. And Belky
yeah.
will go.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Belky will go and give Salus the ginger tea.
Hey,
this'll-
Belky.
Huh?
I need to make a dex save for you.
Why?
He left a trail.
I did what?
No, something else.
What do you mean? Left the
11.
trail? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you rolling for?
Okay, you're fine. You just kind of, as you're stepping away and walking, you thump into something and you just hear, ow, watch it!
What was it?
You look down and there's nothing.
Weird. And then she'll go to Salus and set down the tea. Hey, this will settle your stomach.
Thank you kindly, but I'm not ill yet. Let's hold on to the tea for when I need it.
Well, if you've got any candied ginger, I would probably eat that while we're, on the road. But this will help in the meantime to get you acclimated, I guess.
Sure. And he'll take some tea. Thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah. Figured you looked a little, green around the gills last time we were on the boat.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
boat.
Deus will sit down next to Salus. Don't worry, now we know that the tiny hut eases that. We'll be totally fine.
If I remember correctly, it helps, but it's not 100%.
Above game, you did not tell Daedalus that you left while everyone was sleeping because it did not help.
Admittedly, it has been a couple weeks.
I know. That's
Um,
that's literally why I came over here, just to do this bit and make your character feel a little guilty. Because Daedalus tried very hard to make sure that you were comfortable.
Yeah. We'll see if that holds true. We only had the one testing. We'll try again. See if it's a pattern.
Fair. Establish a hypothesis.
Sidestepping that problem.
So, are you guys ready for the trip?
I mean, I'll probably just end up doing what I did for most of the last part of the trip, which was just trying to improve my spells, but also helping to get a bunch of this extra spells that I've gotten into Iaptis' book so they have more resources.
Fair enough. I
I'll
reckon a lot of sleep. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I'll probably be doing a lot of reading in the center of the ship.
You know that'll probably make it worse, right, Sully?
Probably, but it's one of the few opportunities I have.
Just sleep through it. I plan to.
I can't sleep for 24 hours plus a day.
You're not trying hard enough, my guy.
Around this point in time, I would say kind of like your teachers kind of start to begin to have everyone kind of finish up whatever's left on their plate and begin processing to move out of the hotel. The concierge is currently doing a last-minute check with everybody to make sure you are all good. But there is a very familiar face at the concierge checkout table. A certain hat-wearing man from the land down under.
Oh no.
Oh, so he's from the Hells. Got it.
Not that one. You guys would see Montana Jim,
Oh no.
who is currently just talking with the concierge and kind of just... You see, it seems like the two of them are kind of having this exchange of, trying to figure out, what appears to be some sort of, currency rate. And he goes, no. That's gotta be at least 500. I'm sorry, sir, but if anything, it is about to be 300. You gotta be shitting me. No, sir. Ever since the market value has dropped. Fuck me in the arse.
Howdy there.
Oh, crikey, jeez!
I am known to be quite sneaky at times, yes.
Oh, you fucking snuck up on me like a basilisk, you fucking cunt. Oh, mate, don't do that.
I'll try my best.
Oh.
What seems to be happening here, Mr. Montana?
Oh, I'm checking in. I need to spend a little bit more time in the good old kingdom of Calimport. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta do a little bit of explaining and finalizing some reports. After that, I'm free to continue my journey out into the wild blue world.
Best of luck out there, then. Though, good lord, this place is, what, 500 a night?
Oh, no. I'm talking about currency exchange rate, where I'm going from.
Right. Oh, where you headed?
Yeah, luckily for me, under this nifty little place way up north. Icewind Dale area.
Daedalus will just shrug. Well, it can't be any more cursed than this place.
Blinks in a buff game.
You never know. All I know is I gotta exchange currency, considering that they don't do gold, they do silver. Lots of silver.
Oh, I've heard of places like that. Heard of a desert where gold was cursed to walk and assault, and they only used silver. Fun place.
Oh, don't even get me started. If you ever tried going anywhere, try the fucking border kingdoms near the Lake of Steam. Cross the Alamea Mountains from here. God. They deal with fucking Electrum for currency.
Damn.
Yeah, you know how fucking exhausting it is trying to get that conversion?
That sounds exceptionally obnoxious.
Oh no! Who uses Electrum?
I'm sorry, elect what?
Oh, it's and he kind of reaches into his he reaches into a fanny pack that's like in front of him, and he kind of moves around. And he's like, "Give me a second. Give me a second."
Daedalus
Oh,
will just,
there we go.
Daedalus will just lean over to Iapetus. It was a coinage created by Dwarven Pedantics.
Gil.
She's gonna look at it like the only way I could describe is the way some younger generations look at a $2 bill. There's no fucking way this is real.
He pulls out kind of this coin. It has a flat top and a flat bottom, but it's curved on the edges. You see on one side it's got a hammer and a pickaxe, and the other is a anvil, and it looks to be kind of a gold silver like mixture. You have no idea how painful this shit is.
Given the fact that this is the first time I've seen it, and our mother deals with dwarven people in coin, I'm good.
Look, popularity is literally shot down. Honestly, this is one of the few Calimport in one of the few places that also does minting of this shit.
Well, to tell the truth, Iapetus, at this point, giving someone Electrum is more of a way of giving a monetary insult. Dwarves will pay complete contract fees in Electrum and basically flood a room of a house.
Yeah, it's basically like paying with copper.
Duly
it's
noted.
much more pedantic. And shitty.
Jeez.
Oh, speaking of which, when are you guys leaving?
Well,
I think maybe today.
I think
Not
we're
sure
heading,
how soon.
heading I think we're heading on our way out now, even.
Oh shit. He kind of just thinks on it real quick. Listen. No, it's not my place to say anything, but I don't want you kids to miss a fun show. And he kind of just looks left, looks right, and he leans down and whispers into your ears, Alice. If you guys head up at least, I want to say, to the 20th floor of this building, go over to one of the balconies, because 20th floor is one of the, it's not really meant for, living quarters, it's more just observation. Look towards where we came from.
Salus will raise an eyebrow and he'll say, "Duly noted. I think I'll make a detour that way myself."
Yeah, don't want you to miss the lunch show.
Daedalus now starts having a beaming smile, having figured out what's going on.
Thank you. I thought that was private.
Oh. I thought I was talking to the whole
I mean,
group.
you can roll for a perception.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought he whispered it.
Yeah, he's whispering it. So if
Oh.
you're wanting to listen in, it's gonna be a perception. That's a persuasion.
Oh. There it is. There's perception.
Hey guys, can you tell me what you're whispering about?
Oh,
Yeah, you're not hearing anything. Daedalus, I'm sorry, buddy. You just see a Montana leaning down and kind of hand covering the face, and you're like, huh? And you just hear.
how does India react to that?
Indare is digging through his bag right now, not even paying attention. Montana, I have a question for you. How good are you? I assume that given your profession, you're fairly skilled whenever it comes at determining the value of, say, cultural pieces. Is that correct?
That depends. Did you take something that's priceless artifact from the city or from the dig site?
Neither.
Oh, wait. What do you got?
He pulls from his handy haversack a rolled up piece of parchment. Got this from a dragon's hoard. And he slowly unfurls it. And I unfurl a painting with an unfamiliar artist that we got from Gru's hoard.
He's gonna take that and he's gonna go. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it looks interesting. Not much of an art guy. You'd have to talk to someone more in the art world for this one. There's a couple people I know, but I don't know. Honestly, if there's any place, you ever hear of a place called the Ley Line?
Why don't you tell me about it?
It's like this weird market district. It's kind of like weird in the sense of like it's interconnected with like it's like its own little miniature pocket realm. You just go in there. There's like you could literally jump across the frickin' world for that. But
Is there like an entrance around here somewhere?
Callanport? I don't think so. I think Callanport's one of the few places that Leyline can't get to. But I think that's mostly due in part of equal parts, magic suppression / don't want potential enemy forces moving through a realm that can jump continents.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But I mean, there's probably someone in the ley lines that might be able to. You want to probably look out like aficionados and that shit. The market sellers might try screwing you, so you wanna talk to somebody who's got a little bit of sway, and even then, take anything they got with a grain of salt.
Are you a rather constant visitor of this ley line?
Me, not so much. Unfortunately, I usually send some errand boys to go and get some stuff for me. And besides, last time I went to the ley line, I'm not allowed to shop at a few shops anymore.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. I also kind of managed to stumble myself into the underbelly of the ley line, and that's not a place you want to be.
I imagine that this place is kind of a shady place as is. To go into the underside of it, I can only imagine what's going on down there. I've heard of it before, but I don't know where. I keep on hearing this name, Samson.
He's gonna furrow his brow, and let me make a history check for him. Oh damn, that's actually not bad. Samson. Wait a minute. Kitty cat? Big one? White?
I think so.
Yeah, you might want to be careful of that one. Stay away from that.
So, what's exactly up with the guy? Like, he's what? Like some kind of a shop owner or something like that?
He's a tycoon. Practically owns a numerous amount of shops, both all across the world and especially in the ley line.
That's towards Velky.
However, I've heard some not so nice reports about the man. Personally, I think he's also peddling some shit that you really don't want to get caught up in. Plus, I mean, you don't get that kind of rich without dealing with stuff you don't want to let certain authorities in few countries know about.
What did you say a second ago, Bob?
As soon as Montana is talking about Samson, he's glancing over towards Belky for just a split second, then back to Montana.
She'll catch your eye.
Yeah, last rumor I heard, the man was, I remember he was, let's put it this way. There was a conflict that happened way out east, towards the Beastlands. Specifically towards the Golden Water, near the Karana Mountains. Man's been known to, or at least has been accused of arms dealing.
In his head, Dalish just went, oh great, he went from a crime boss to a warmonger.
Yeah, but I can't really confirm that. I just heard rumors. So, yeah, if you meet people that are like him, stay far away.
Well, sorry, Pussycat. I guess we gotta put some distance between us and you. What can I say?
Hold on, Montana's gonna insight you for that.
Clearly joking with her friends.
Hey, Belky.
Yeah.
He's rolling a 24.
She's clearly joking.
Uh-huh, but are you trying to deceive this man with the joke?
What do you mean deceive? She's literally just joking about it. There was no deeper meaning. She's just joking.
I understand.
I think it's because Indare purposefully avoided saying whether or not he actually had been in the ley line or not.
Correct.
She's saying that. Okay, you can infer this. She's saying it because he's a cat. He's a tobacco. Yes. Yes. See? He's a cat. That's why. That's why she said.
He's gonna look at you funny. Anyways. I've gotta get going. I'm gonna at least try getting some supplies. And I need to get at least... see if I can recruit a few people around here to join up with my crew.
Yeah, how, if I may ask, how bad were the losses?
Unfortunately, a few did succumb. So, we're looking at least 8 bodies.
Oh, that's horrid.
Yeah, they put up a good fight. Good men.
Out of how many?
Out of a company of 50.
That's not terrible.
You have
Considering
to,
who they went up against.
you also have to think of this, young lady. They had families.
No, I'm not saying that it's not, you know, a tragedy. I'm just saying it could have been a lot worse considering they were dealing with, what was it? A sandstorm, jackal monsters, a Medusa, snakes.
They
Many
didn't
other
deal with the latter parts, but the sandstorm and the jackals, yeah.
Okay,
However,
even
We
jackals.
lucked out.
yeah.
We lucked out that we were able to get the drop on the jackals instead of the other way around.
Uh-huh. So, I'm at least gonna be recruiting some more people. Hoping to at least double up, if not get an additional 20. And then we set our course.
Well, I wish you luck. Hopefully no one turns to glass this time. Dress warm. You know, mountains being cold and that.
Yeah, and also, and he kind of looks to you. Don't go charging headfirst into anything crazy, okay?
No promises.
We typically
Yeah,
don't even have
no.
to charge, it just finds us.
Lucy?
Except for that one painting.
Daedalus will turn actually to Goldblum and just be like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I never got to run into that."
I'm surprised you did that.
Alrighty. Well, you kids have fun. I'm gonna go grab something.
As Montano begins to walk away, Sal's is going to offer a hand for a goodbye shake.
Aw.
He will gladly take your hand and go, "Nice seeing you, Creed."
Likewise, Mr. Montana. Best of luck out there.
And you as well. Don't do anything too crazy.
That one I think I can get behind. It's everyone else that's a little crazy.
Daedalus waves with
yo.
Daedalus waves with the arm with the war wand duct taped to it.
You're right, fucked. And he just pats you on the shoulder. Peace!
1,000-yard stare. Oh, by the way, what do y'all think about making a quick detour?
To where?
Oh, we're not going far. Just to the 20th floor. I hear there's a spectacular balcony. I simply must go and see the sights.
Oh, I've already seen it, darling.
Oh, I think you're going to want to see this one.
Why?
I mean, I'm down to go. But what's up?
My friends, permit me to keep the mystery going just a little while longer. I promise you're going to enjoy it regardless.
Okay.
Is there a half-naked dragon man up there?
I think you're going to enjoy it for different reasons.
Alright, let's go. I'm down.
I mean, I wouldn't complain.
I mean, I wouldn't be that interested.
Big smile on Aepatus's face. Haven't gotten killed yet.
And Salus is going to lead the way up the many, 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 many stairs.
Isn't there
You
an
can't take
elevator?
the elevator.
Yeah.
And there
We have
takes the
elevators?
elevator.
Yes!
And there
Yeah.
takes the elevator while everybody else takes the stairs.
I'm taking the fucking elevator.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
well,
everyone's
if he's taking the elevator...
Sal's like, let me show you this thing. Everyone else, ding.
Alright, while all of you are
Wow.
going up, permit me... While Salus is climbing out the elevator, allow me to permit a playing of the elevator music. Just for old
Please
time's
no,
sake.
because we've had the last two videos copyright claimed.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No. Okay. Yeah. Let's avoid.
All right. Well, we'll just picture in your head fucking elevator music of, oh, I don't know, Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On."
Fine, I'll make my own elevator music with blackjack and hookers.
You actually could do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gonna have to
Screw the-
commission Wiley for elevator music.
The worst
Yes.
part is I actually have the theme for the next series. I could play it, but it's also terrible elevator music because it's very spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we make it to
As
the 20th
we-
floor.
Yes.
Yes. Eventually, you guys reach the 20th floor, well before Salus. It takes about a couple minutes. Salus, you're kind of out of breath.
Ooh, that's the exercise for a week. Well, how'd you guys get up here?
Daedalus just points right directly behind him. Elevator.
Belky also points, yes.
We have elevators?
We rode one up on the first day, and then we rode one down the second day, and then we came down again today for breakfast on them. How did you forget?
I've been taking the stairs.
You poor simple fool.
Like
Whatever.
it's important.
Moving on. What?
No one heard what you said,
Don't skip
Wiley.
leg day.
Ah.
Yeah.
Leg day is important.
Leg day.
Yes.
It's every day.
Oh dare.
So what are we looking for?
Oh.
son.
Oh, what was that?
No, that was me. I accidentally pulled a cord out. It's okay. It happens every once in a while.
Salus, for you, Montana said to look towards the location you guys came from, obviously hinting that he's meaning the dig site. So it would be more towards, I would say, eastern side. And the 20th floor, to kind of give you all like a little bit of a scenery description, it is a gigantic observation room with an outdoor balcony that goes 360 degrees.
Nice.
And there is multiple like telescopic sites set up.
Mm-hmm.
So it basically is a come and observe everything that's going on spot. Granted, the telescopic sites are outside on the balconies. Inside, it's basically like a nice lounge room, kind of almost for everybody. There's a couple little areas here and there for like sitting. There's a little bit of fire pits here and there. There's a couple, you see, like little gambling, like kind of like tables. Some that deal with cards, some that deal with dice. But yeah, it's basically just a lounge area. So yeah.
Ah, that's nice and actually, it's just nice. I'm not gonna add anything more to that up here. Come on.
So what are we looking for?
I believe it'll be out here on the eastern balcony. Just enjoy it for a little second. Enjoy the view for a little sec. As Salas just kind of heads on over to the balcony and promptly takes a spot.
Dale's will head over to one of the things and look off into the distance he was directed.
All right. Anyone else?
If there's a little nook where Iapetus can like hop up on the edge of the balcony, but like just kick her feet over and sit down with like her feet kind of dangling, she's gonna do that.
I will say there is like guardrails.
Gotcha.
So kind of just like as a hey, don't jump off the balcony.
Yeah, no,
There's
she
literally
has
a
no
couple signs
intention
that
of.
says, please do not jump off balcony. Our cleaning crews do not want to have to cater to your mess.
Oh yeah, she has no intention of jumping off, just like sitting on the edge.
There's even like a sign that says, jumping is never the answer. A crossbow is.
Oh.
Wow.
Dale's
That's a little dark, honey.
Yeah, Dale's just go, dark.
So yeah. Alright. I know Silas and Daedalus. Anybody else wish to partake within the site?
Yeah. look-
Iapetus is going to.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Me too.
All
That's
right.
what she meant by sitting on the edge a little.
Got it.
Is there people gambling at the tables? Or is the table empty?
There's like one or two. It's early in the morning. Not a whole lot of the old folks are kind of gambling.
Are they playing dice or cards?
There's like 3 playing cards. 2 are kind of playing dice.
One person's just playing video poker.
I'll nudge Ender's shoulder. Dice?
Ender leaves the group and he goes to gamble.
I'm gonna pull his on his fur.
I want to go with him.
Y'all want to wait just like a few minutes? That's all I'm
Okay.
asking.
Okay.
Persuasion check.
Ooh!
This ought to be good.
I'm curious to see how this one turns out.
12.
Ender leans against the wall and watches.
Ooh! Salas preventing a walk away.
Salas literally hurting a cat.
That was almost a 3.
I don't know what the wisdom saves for, but that's kind of funny.
Persuasion.
Oh. Not making a great argument there. You need to redo this dissertation.
Time is limited, and we shouldn't be wasting time. Because life is fleeting. We have to be hurried.
Don't worry, this will be just a minute, I think. I'm not asking y'all to be here for an hour.
Allow me to... set the scene. You all, those of you that are looking through the looking glasses, through the telescopic sights, you kind of begin scanning the horizon on the east, trying to figure out what the hell Salus is talking about. And eventually you come across what appears to be a formation of very dark storm clouds way off in the desert. And you kind of just look and go, okay, is it raining in the desert? And it's at this, like, a few moments pass, and you're like, well, what the hell are we supposed to... And then you start to see lightning coalescing. The clouds seemingly are spinning. The lightning is not going downward, at least not yet. It looks like as it's going down, it curves back up into the clouds. And you start to kind of go, okay, what the fuck? And then a bright flash of light comes across each of your eyes that are peering in through this, as the largest bolt of lightning you've ever seen strikes down upon the sand.
While looking through
And-
these,
Go
binoculars, would Daedalus be able to extrapolate where that lightning is striking?
Roll me a general intelligence check.
Oh, come on. It's my best stat.
You're not sure. I will say this. I would like everyone to roll me a... Roll me... Oh, what would a good check against blindness be?
Constitution?
Yeah, roll me a Constitution save for all of you.
11.
24.
Motherfucker, an 8.
20.
Are you
Daedalus is also
fucking
wearing...
kidding me?
Daedalus is wearing prescription
Oh.
sunglasses, too.
All
I
right.
clicked
Nat one.
Constitution save, not Constitution. 1 second.
Oh
No,
wait,
you were supposed to
actually,
hit
just
Constitution save.
Oh,
Damn it.
I was? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zai did hit Constitution save.
Yeah.
It was Vaughn that hit Constitution.
Oh.
I mean, my score is the exact same if I click Constitution save. I'm not proficient in it. So it'd still just be whatever I rolled, which would be an 18 plus 2.
Okay. I'll allow it. Let me roll for Belky here for a quick second. Love you, honey.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What?
That's a 6.
that's
Oh, no.
still better than
No,
me.
it legit makes sense that Belky is suffering into Constitution given all the stamina that was used yesterday.
Wow.
Eh.
Ha! Okay.
Wow.
Goldblum, I need you to do me a favor. Please roll me a severity. Roll me a d20. Remember, the lower the number, the better off you are.
Good.
What? What?
So we're good.
Yeah, we can blow through those nat ones now. So, I will just say this. That bolt of lightning was like, to equate it to real life, that was basically the detonation of a nuclear warhead. Like an atom bomb, like from World War II. That entire area, the sand that went up is turned to glass. I will say Daedalus and Dare and Salus, you all did pass your saves. Belky, Iapetus, and Goldblum, You have failed the saves. You will be suffering the blind condition just for a few moments. A few seconds. Goldblum, it's about double that for you. So I'd say maybe about like 12 seconds. You're blind instead of the 6.
You got flashbanged, bitch.
You got flashbanged hard.
That's okay.
I will say that it's kind of hilarious that only Endare would see this and possibly Salus. Daedalus finally figured out where that was. He has just got the most biggest contented smile. Like he's gotten everything he could ever want.
But yes, you all just witnessed a glassing moment. That entire area, whatever hit it, nothing's left. It's glass.
Huh. Now I know. Now I own a modern art sculpture. And Daedalus will just start walking back towards the elevator.
Speaking of which, hey friends.
Howdy.
You start to see, for those of you that are still looking through the looking glass,
Mm-hmm.
you see the sand kind of whooshing for all directions. But the whooshing is going from the blast radius towards you guys.
Oh no.
Glad I start going inside.
A couple seconds later, a very strong gust of wind
Drop to a
inevitably
knee, pull
hits the
cloak
city.
over my body.
What?
It's nothing too serious, but it's basically like a very strong blowing occurs. The railings kind of go and then stop after a few seconds. And one of the people outside go, windy day today.
Yeah, sure is.
Given the blindness, would those of us that failed it know what that site was, or would we have been able to see what the site was, or no?
I will just say you saw a gigantic bolt of lightning striking. It appeared to be a lot of electricity coalescing into one space before coming down fast, hard, and lethal.
Huh. So that's why I had to leave bed.
Was that, like, looking around at everyone? Wait, was that the
That's probably the
site?
Sultan.
That was, in fact, the site. It kind of poetic when you think about it, looking on over to Belky.
What?
Place got glassed.
Oh, shut up. And she'll just give him like a playful shove.
We can joke about it now because we came through on the other side, but that was genuinely really horrific.
I'm glad Daedalus walked away, because otherwise he'd be 1,000 yards staring right now. But meanwhile, all you hear is just further back, how long do you want me to hold this elevator? He's already inside.
Why are you holding the elevator?
Because I don't think we're going to see anything else.
Bro.
Come on, we can discuss what we saw in the elevator.
Alright, I suppose.
Alrighty. You guys coalesce back into the elevator, and you see
Wait.
this little... Oh, go ahead.
Wait, hold on a second. And Dallas is quickly gonna head on over to the craps table and drag Dare away.
I open my
I think you need
eyes now.
Salus, because you stole my character for a second, CG.
My body swap!
Iapetus actually lingers just like a half step behind and kind of looks towards the direction of the glass. And anyone who notices it will just kind of notice that her like face kind of falls a little bit. It's nothing like crazy sad, but she She doesn't look happy or sad. She looks kind of I guess what would the
Disappointed?
word be?
Nonplussed?
Just a little. It's not that she's nonplussed. It bothered her, but not like in an angry way. It's like if you see a place that you have to leave and you're sad about it, that sort of expression is on her face, but that's not why she's showing it.
It's like walking by what used to be your favorite pizza joint, and now it's a vacuum cleaning store.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm going to say Dallas does not notice this, and it still just has the most self-satisfied smile on his face.
There's already an old lady in who just goes, "Oh, thank you for holding the elevator for me, dearie.
Oh, sure.
If you would
Like she
mind,
will get on the elevator. It was only like a half step behind.
could you take me down at least 4 floors? I need to get to see my husband."
Oh, sure. He just presses that after pressing the lobby button.
And about a couple, like, floors down, eventually it gets to the old ladies, and as the door's open, she goes, "Oh, thank you. You're such a good young man. Oh, you all are so nice. Nice young people." And she just walks off, like, kind of scuttling with her cane and everything.
When she's off, Dales will just say out loud to the group, "Well, that's the second time the Sultan has saved me having to do it myself."
Indeed. I can't say that I'm particularly happy about a place of culture like that being destroyed, but in my line of profession is sadly much more common than you'd think.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you're telling me. But sometimes these curses and residual magics of a place, they just sit, they fester, and anything that you could potentially gain has such inherent risk to it, it's just not worth it anymore.
So, for the best.
For the best, sadly. Besides, and Dallas, Salas is going to look at his at the egg that he has been carrying this whole time. I think we were good enough to save the most important thing out of there.
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of which, hey, Salas.
Hi.
There's currently a little bit of shaking in your backpack.
Oh?
He has
Cooper
two other
pops his-
familiars.
Cooper pops his hat out and goes, "Yep,
Hey there, you. How you feeling this morning?
yep, 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 yep."
I'm gonna look for a treat to give him, and I'm gonna look for Streak as we're just kind of like moving down the elevator.
Streak is currently napping, but
Aw.
as soon as you kind of give him the treat and he eats it, he looks down and sees the egg, and his pupils dilate to very tiny beads.
That would be narrow. Dilate is bigger.
Narrowed. Okay, my apologies. And he's just staring at the egg.
You don't touch that, you hear me?
There's just a tiny little blip of his tongue out, and he goes, "Oh."
Now
And he
I've
kind of
heard
just slowly inches forward.
I've heard that you are a species that protects farms, and I'm hoping that includes, as he kind of gently pushes Cooper back, I'm hoping that means you're going to protect this egg and not consume it, right?
Cooper kind of looks up and goes, "Yep."
Cooper, I'm very serious here. You're not touching that egg.
Yeah.
I can tell from that tone as you've got to sleep sometime.
Cooper just kind of like he can't really reach his arms to his like eye, like his face to do the whole like I'm watching you kind of thing, but he just kind of slinks back in, squinting. Yep, 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 yep.
I'll give him a treat as he slinks back in.
You would greatly take.
What's with our group and pets?
I think we are. I think we are good to go.
All
Yes.
right.
Hey, Salas.
Uh-huh.
As you grabbed Indare by the tail and dragged him away, Indare grabbed a hold of the railing, held onto it for a good long minute, and as you manage to pull him away, he snatches a small handful of gold before he's dragged away.
Okay.
You just kind of hear the muttering under an elderly gnomish man's breath. Fucking cats. This is why I'm a dog person.
But I think after we've all partaken in the explosion and the dusting, we head back downstairs.
All right. You all go back downstairs, and the teachers are kind of like still down there, but the students are beginning to make their way towards the exit. There's being a checkout going on right now, and eventually the concierge kind of checks you all out with your items and goes, "Thank you for staying at our lovely resort. We hope to see your faces one day again in Calamport." And he just politely bows to you all.
Thank you for being such wonderful hosts. As Salas just kind of gives a wave.
Of course. I am glad that we were able to accompany you for your journey, at least here, and make sure that everything was safe and sound. We thank you so very much. And he kind of leans in to you, Indare. Though I must recommend, if you wish to stock up more, we would be happy to open the gift shop to you. And he
Oh,
kind
of
of just
course.
leans back, still with a smile on his face.
Oh, but of course. I mean, you've been oh so generous to us this entire time. Why not?
Why not indeed?
Meanwhile, while they're busy talking, Daedalus isn't even looking at this guy. He's just handing Iapis. So here's 2 bags of coffee.
Wow.
The concierge just politely nods to you all, and as he waves you off, he kind of just sips on a bit of coffee himself.
I mean, hey, it could have been worse. They could have trashed the place.
Oh, do not worry. If they had trashed the place, security would have handled them.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
what
glad
can I
to.
say?
Go ahead.
Oh no, just what can I say?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Daedalus is just handing the coffee to Iapis because he knows she likes coffee, and so he just took the bags.
Actually worked kind of well. Is there any way that, like, to the concierge, do you have a card that I can give? Like, I work for a cafe. They might want to know the source of these beans. They might want to possibly import some. Do you have a card?
Of course, my dear. Hold on just 1 second. And you watch as he kind of like opens up his breast pocket into his suit jacket. He pulls out this small little silver card, and he kind of just, with a flick of his wrist, it like flips open like a side flip phone, like you know how they like a switchblade style flip phone.
Mhm.
And he just pulls out a singular white card, and he presents it to you, and in beautiful silver lettering, it just reads Calamport Resorts, and it showcases kind of the address to the entirety of the facility. Just hand them this, have a message sent, and I will try my best to send as much information as possible.
Thank you. And she's actually serious about it, and she'll give like a curt nod of her head and like actually pocket the business card.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we're gonna import coffee. Let's go.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Well, anyway, I just said that so I could also take that off of my inventory sheet.
All right, I will
I-
add that to mine.
Iapetus,
Yes.
as you are kind of taking this business card and everything else, a gift man walks up to the counter of the concierge, and he goes, checking out. And the concierge goes, "Ah, of course. Is there anything else you might need?" And you see this man lay a singular brass coin and slides it to the concierge. "Just some dry cleaning." And the concierge looks down at the coin and goes, "Of course, sir," and takes this coin and stuffs it into this box that's currently off onto the side. Particular soil level? Extreme. Of course, sir. I will have room service clean it.
You aren't slick. We all know.
Oh,
Yes.
I know.
What?
It's a John Wick reference.
Oh, because I was like, wait, what?
That explains why I do not understand it.
It's okay. Yeah, it's a John Wick reference. Basically, there was someone murdered in the room.
Not murdered.
I think he
Just
needs.
dry
I think he needs
cleaning.
bloodstains taken out.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the implication.
Since
And-
Iapetus apparently sees this coin, I'm just curious. Does it look like what Montana showed us earlier? Did this
No.
man just pay with Electra?
No. The coin. Okay, that's funny, and I will give you credit. The coin is brass, but it did have two symbols on it.
Mm-hmm.
One of a skull, and the other of what appeared to be the head of a tiefling.
Any particular tiefling?
Just a tiefling. And
Is there anything else that she would have to roll to like snipe any more details?
I would say roll me a perception check.
Okay. 12 on both sides.
Unfortunately, the only thing you'll get is it looks like there's some writing on the coin, like what appear to be words, but you couldn't tell. You couldn't see what they were. And the gift man kind of just politely nods his head, and as he turns, he goes, "Excuse me," and just
Me.
walks by you.
Oh, okay. I'd like to do one final check, but this is more so for smell.
Okay.
Just to see what I could like pick up off of him as far as like, I don't know, blood, fire, whatever.
Roll me a perception.
Yay!
Hey!
Smell. 23?
Smells fleshy. Like
Ew.
he smells like, you know, like he's got that GIF flesh smell. But you also smell a bit of sulfur.
Mm.
And he just walks on out of the facility. Kind of makes his way. And as soon as he gets out the main door, turns to the left and walks away. Just out of sight, out of mind.
Can I ask
Wow,
a question about
That was interesting.
Yes? What's up?
Was that a soul?
A soul coin?
I can answer that actually if you would
And
like.
Dare was not there. He is in the guest store, in the gift store. He
In the
does not
gift
know.
shop.
This is just Bob asking.
Above game.
For those in chat, he used the zipper face emoji on us.
Yes, because it's been used numerous times on me.
Chat, if you want to trigger J-Frost, just give him the zipper face emoji. I've burned him more than enough in Cursive Strahd with it.
Zipper face emojis, halflings in fantasy football, and I know there's a third thing, but I can't remember what it is right now. That's how you get me pissed.
Good to know for future. Got it.
You hush.
Thanks, y'all. You've given me ammo.
You're welcome.
That's mad shit talking from someone who has a lickable face.
Yeah, you say that.
I know that.
Shall we move on?
Yes, we shall. But yes. So, after all this is done, I'd say, Ender, is there anything in the gift shop you want to buy?
He's probably going to buy a fair bit of stuff, but we don't have to do it on stream.
Oh,
Just
that's
let me
fine.
know via DM what is there.
Of
Because
course.
Ender is going to shell out a fair bit of cash here to kind of make it up to the hotel and give him a positive image as he's leaving.
Of course.
I just want to get something for Antimony.
Aw, don't worry. I'll make sure to have something set up. So, basically, everybody does get out. The entire group is being escorted by the teachers as well as the local guards. And it doesn't take too long until you guys are back to the port where the captain is awaiting your entire group and goes, welcome back. I'm glad to see that everybody's in one piece. We're just going to do a head count. And he starts going down the list. And eventually he does reach where it goes. Let's see. What do we got? Let's see. Vondavente?
Present.
Creed?
Howdy.
And kind of leans in a little bit more. Doesn't look like there's a last name. Mr. Goldblum?
Yeah.
Alright. Mr. Ender?
Permission to come aboard, Captain. Ender
Permission granted.
Ender was standing on the docks. He did not enter until he was given permission by the captain.
Alright. Vondavente, number 2?
Hi, Captain. That's me.
Cast?
And so I told the guy, and like Bucky's not paying attention. She's talking to somebody.
Cast? Is there a cast?
And it was just this big. And like, you wouldn't believe how quick he drank. Huh?
Cast, are we missing a student?
No, I'm here.
Please respond when I call your name.
I didn't realize you were talking to me, man. Nobody calls me by my last name.
The youth these days. I swear, you have to hold a magic tablet in front of their face to get their attention.
Wow. Wow, that's a pull.
And he just finishes up and goes, all right, you are all here. All of you are free to come aboard. Please take your positions, and we will be setting sail in just a moment.
Put your scry pot away.
Fuck off! Fucking scry pods.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
You say that, but something like that has been shown in the campaign.
That is true.
I'm sorry, I only use a Scrypod Nano.
Oh god. We found the poor.
I just used. Meanwhile, Deus, I just used my beetle.
That's pretty clever.
I just use my. Are you a scrypod? Are you a Are you a Wait, oh God. Are you a scrypod or a cyborg user?
Wow.
Oh God, we're coming up with fucking stupid shit today.
Yup.
I was
Anyway,
about to
please
say,
go.
do we want to take our break here since I know we're not going super long today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's take our little bio break here, and I will set off. I'll put on some fun little music. I'll do our naval travel music.
Okay.
Frost, I'm dropping 200 gold.
Got it.
I have a plan.
I am concerned.
Also, I am going to post all the spells in my book in the call text chat for the sake of knowing what spells you would. Oh, I can't copy it from it. Oh, so
It's all right, buddy.
well, no, just I'm gonna be asking for Zai because I can give them a lot of spells. So I actually think I took a picture of this. So if I think that I can possibly put that in the call text.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
This conversation about phones has made me think of apps and websites, and now I'm thinking about only bards.
We're barbarians, only clans.
Oh my god. What would be that farmers only one then?
Only or corn hub.
Corn hub?
Yes.
That was a good one.
But yeah,
Not even. I didn't even make that up.
Oh no, I was talking about the there's a like a looking for
I
people
I
like,
have one
app
for
and
you.
it's like
I have one.
farmers something.
No, I have one for you. Artificers only.
Blast, that's amazing.
Or maybe it's like major apps. So like for druids, they got Tick Rock.
But yeah, Zai, if
I
there's
would have
anything-
said that. I would have said that artificers had TikTok.
Yeah. Tick flock. The Kinku and Arakokra.
Oh yeah.
So then maybe the farmers only is druids only instead.
Ugh.
I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, Zai, me and you have made Frost's life perpetually harder because we are both wizards, which means that we can copy from each other's spell book at will. Tip for
Yeah,
other DMs out there.
In as far as once we're back on the ship, like officially sailing, Iaptis will probably be studying up on some of the scrolls that we got, so that way she can copy them appropriately once she has ink. Because there's one that she still needs to personally copy into her book before she can copy it into yours.
Though I'm not sure if I would need it. What's the spell you're talking about?
I mean, you might not, but it was flame arrows.
Yeah, that wouldn't do anything for Daedalus.
I don't know if you can attach that to darts or something, because I think it's just you touch the ammunition that was going to be used, but it has to be like an arrow or a bolt or something.
Well, then also, I mostly, as you've seen from all the encounters we've done, I've mostly just stuck to being a support caster. And that is, at best, I could do that on my turn and then give you flame arrows, but then, again, you don't even technically need arrows with how we've been running your bow.
Doing it for the extra fire damage. Just randomly. I figured it'd be fun.
I mean, fair, good on you. I'm just putting out my thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm. I also figured I could cast it on other people's stuff too, if they needed it.
CG still gone?
I don't know. I think he mentioned he was going to get water.
Good. I'm setting up. I've got a plan. I'm setting up CG.
Oh no!
Oh, Oh, you're doing what now?
I'm not doing anything.
I believe I heard setting up CG. And I just want you to know, I want in.
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to destroy my poor boy?
We will see.
But as I was going to say, Zai, at a minimum, you are getting Daedalus' Fractal Fortification because you can use that on yourself to basically stop from eating a hit. You're going to get Remove Curse because, again, having multiple people with a Remove Curse in the party is very good. And also probably going to get non-detection, so that way you can be sneaky.
Right now, the main issue is, at least for me, is that most of my spells are not ritual cast. So depending on which spells I end up taking from you, I have to then decide which of those I'm going to add
I know. Well,
in
no,
place of what
prepare.
I remove.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you get that's what I mean by add. Like which ones
Well,
I'm going to prepare.
I have to break it to you now, as even though we are ritual casters, sorcerers don't get a lot of ritual casts outside of first level.
You mean wizards?
Yep.
Okay.
Because, like, if you look down there, I've only got one ritual cast spell in second level, and I literally had to make that spell.
Yeah, I have comprehend languages, but that's it.
Yeah, like, I'll read off all the rituals I actually have. Detect Magic, which doesn't matter for me because I get that innately. Identify, Illusory Script, Unseen Servant, Comprehend Languages, and Floating Disc. And then at third level, What?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then the only other rituals I have are my Terrific Transcriber and Tiny Hut.
Oh yeah, I have Tiny Hut as well and the transcriber from you. So I guess you're the only one in the party right now with Identify, right?
Yes.
No.
If it helps, oh wait, no?
I said yes.
Artifice.
Oh yeah.
It's an artificer spell.
So Bob
You
has it.
could have it.
Bob and Dare has it too then?
He has access
Okay,
to
cool.
it, but the question
If he
is, does
chose
he
to,
have
yeah.
it prepared?
It's a ritual spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was just asking because I remember at one point you were like, "Can anyone else help me identify these things?"
Yeah,
So
it was-
if we needed an extra person.
It takes 10 minutes to run with Identify.
Yeah. The reason why I didn't give it to you earlier is because, like, in the early game, like, we were super limited on what spells we could have. And so I took Identify to bite the bullets so that way you could have more offensive spells to help with your build.
It's fine. Like I said, no worries. I actually was just asking now if anyone else had it, just so that in case there was a moment where we might need more hands to identify a thing. That's all. But if we have two people, then I guess it's fine.
We also need to eventually determine what got taken from us from the party hall.
True, because I don't know if you still have the mace or not.
You have them, as far as I know.
Yeah, we gave it to
Oh,
you.
so so that was the thing. We discussed it, but I didn't know if it had actually been handed over. So I don't have it in my inventory list.
What was the mace even of? So you're probably going to have to write it down.
I wrote it down, but I just didn't do the swap because I think we were trying to figure out who was gonna take it, and I said I probably could, but I didn't know if anyone else was gonna need it. And then we ended up dealing with jackals and shenanigans, and so yeah.
So yeah, the thing is, you have it, so just make sure that you have the ability to attack. I don't remember what the mace was.
Oh, because the other thing is I also haven't, with everything that happened, I didn't have time to attune to it, and the only time to attune to it would have been like when we were in the hotel.
Again, this is something we can easily retroactively do. I'm just saying, do you have we have to program it into your sheet.
I'm scrolling through my notes. I wrote it down. I just have to find it.
It's a +1. It has 2 spells: Green Flame Blade, and Creator Destroy Water.
Which are both good for your kit.
Just funny because I had that initially and we ended up removing it. The first spell.
I mean, Green Flame Blade I will still say is inferior to Booming Blade at every turn, but having an extra option, like, not not kneecapping yourself as it being one of your chosen, like cantrips, because those are limited. Just getting it from an item, sure, go ahead, take it.
I wrote it down again just in case, but right now I'm just going through my notes to find it.
Yeah, I believe a mace.
Probably would have been around November, December.
A mace
Yes,
is only.
chat. I've been using handwritten notes. Don't judge me.
December 16th.
Yeah.
Bless. Thank you.
I was also just gonna say, Bob, a mace is 1d8, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think maces are 1d6. I don't think they're meant to be like the major.
D6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, Zai, I can just program in the actual attack roll. You just want to pull the cantrip and spell and put it into your sheet, because I can just do that right now while we're on break. And hi, yeah, get canned. Hi, thanks guys.
Hello, Raiders.
Yeah, we're on a break right now between things. We're on a boat going away from a very cursed place, or at least my.
It's
character
only, yeah, it's dampened magic area, and he's a wizard.
Yeah.
It also petrified our bard. This place is cursed. He will
No,
never
there-
return to this place.
This is legitimately, there was legitimately some curses going on here, but the point is it's a little more cursed for him.
It's no longer as cursed due to the fact that, the place that the thing happened is now currently electrical glass. It's gone.
At least
He's got
sad for some of
Mandalord.
us.
But yes, Connor, and I think Bosco, thank you so much for showing up. I hope Like a Dragon's treating you well. I remember seeing you tweet that you were in the end game.
Durgan.
Okay, this uses your.
Oh yeah, I have it in my notes. Magical mace +1. Mace of Anxu, I believe is the name.
Okay,
Mesa Bongsu.
Mace.
And I was gonna say, don't worry, I don't mind typing it in.
Oh, fuck. I just
Well, I'm
had a
programming in all of the attack data. Like, because you use different modifiers and everything, a regular mace, even if it was a +1, would need to be tweaked slightly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to hear some shit?
Sure, go for it, Bob.
Yeah, speak that hot shit.
All right. Belky did such a good job with the Sultan that he went and made an artistic piece made of glass in their honor in the desert.
Sentence that I almost said reflexively, and I'm holding it back so hard.
And what might that be?
He had to memorialize that ass.
In glass.
There you go.
He said glassy ass.
Also, Frost, did you see my plans?
Taking a quick look. Oh, that's actually I like that. I like that.
You gave me an opportunity, and I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Now, Vaughn, just to confirm, you said that if I attune to that eventually, that replaces something, right?
It will replace your spear.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
you could just use it regularly, but if you want to use it in a way that won't basically kneecap you, you want to make it one of your magical arms.
Attunements.
Yeah. No. You could just regularly attune to it, but your weapons are called your magical arms. They are a different kind of thing. So while you are attuned to them, this one would, by making it your magical arm, which you do in the same hour it takes you to attune, it basically would replace your spear, which you've basically used once because it's not great.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah, just 1 second here. I'm making sure because something went wrong when I made that thing roll. Because
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that is 1 plus 1. Okay, to add an extra +1. So maybe if I just... Oh, now I see. I put the +1 in the wrong spot.
And I'll wait to add anything else to the sheet until you're done so that Roll20 doesn't lose its shit with 2 people working on it.
I don't know why it's rolling 2d6s.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Oh, you just pulled it up again.
1d6. Use your int. That should be where the bonus goes.
Jen.
Yeah, I got no idea why it's doing that. I'll have to mess with it off screen. We're not going to get into combat, so
Okay.
I think we are all here, right?
yeah. Sorry,
It should be.
It's just I didn't want to have people seeing us messing with character sheet stuff on screen.
Yeah, it's
No.
all good. Besides,
But yeah, we're back.
Yay.
we're back.
A dinosaur story.
We made that joke Sunday.
Yeah, I made that joke last time.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
We're all 90s kids, okay? We get it.
Listen. I am Big Dingus.
Well, the immediate second any of you make a Fightful Goes West joke, I'm actually gonna feel like ancient.
Well,
the fact
you know,
that you said
somewhere,
that carbon dated me.
somewhere out there, someone gets that joke.
And that's comedy! But now, please, Frost, take us away before we go down into a podcast.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a theory. A game! No.
Shut the fuck up. He's already off the internet.
His trademark will be mine.
No. No, it will not.
I could use it for so many things. Anyways, we are back. We return our setting to the ship setting sail from the lovely land of Calimport. You all bid your final farewells to this beautiful city. The entirety of the student body waves goodbye. The teachers wave goodbye. The captain kind of looks stoic and just goes, "Ah, I'm going to enjoy getting back home."
Daedalus, meanwhile, while everyone's waving at people on the docks, I'm never coming back to this cursed place ever again!
I'm gonna miss that ass.
But,
Indeed.
yes. You all begin to sail back. And the waves are not too bad. It's a calm ride. The wind is strong and at your backs, feeding into the sails. The sun's still shining, at least high enough in the sky. And the captain kind of goes up to your teachers, and you guys can overhear them going, "Well, considering everything that's occurred, we've actually managed to get a permission. We'll actually be able to hopefully make it back to normal dock by 2 days. However, we did receive word, at least back when we were in Calimport, we're actually going to have to make we're actually going to have to make a detour. A detour? Yes. Unfortunately, the original docks from Athkatala are kind of, well, undergoing maintenance. Apparently there was a bad storm that struck. Oh, and where will we be heading? Well, luckily, we'll actually be making a pit stop over towards... And he kind of checks. We'll actually be stopping over in Velen. Velen? Oh, that's a little close. Yes, if anything, you wouldn't happen to have a teleportation from Velen to Strixhaven, would you? No, we do not. However, we can set one up, at least temporarily. Oh, well, that's a relief. How bad was the damage? Half of the docks are missing. That bad? Raging storm. Where from? It says basically from the Moon Shea Isles. That's all we know. The storm came from there, and half the docks are gone. Understood. We will make sure to accept this detour. I greatly appreciate it. I'm terribly sorry for everything that's transpired. I mean, from the giant squid to all this other nonsense and poppycock. It is fine, Captain. Continue on course. Oh, thank you.
So does Velen mean anything to
Anyways.
anyone?
If any of you would like, please roll me a history check. I will roll for Belk.
That place wasn't by any chance any of the places that the shopkeep at the school mentioned, is it?
No.
Okay.
I was more wondering because it might, because we haven't set up where any of us are actually canonically from.
24.
Belky with a 16, and Dare with a 7.
And Dare doesn't care.
Yeah, and Dare, this actually would be like, meh. I would say... Iapetus and Belky, you two would actually hear about this. More so you, Iapetus.
Alright.
Velen is actually a land... It's basically... How do I put this? Velen is a vast amount of woodland area. There is a elvish city basically named Velen within the territory of Velen. It is basically... Across from it, if you were to go west, is the Lanthier Isles. And the closest cities to Velen, if we're going more inland, are Moran and Mossstone. In fact, technically, it's not. It's basically close to Kalimshan.
Were those two cities again?
Moran and Mossstone. I will type them up for you.
Thank
How
you.
dare you call me a moron?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Hey!
you walked into that one.
Man, it was funny.
Meanwhile, Daedalus not realizing that he is going to be stuck in this cursed land sooner than later.
Technically, it's a separate land. It is just north of Kalimshan.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the Starspire Mountains that divide the road. It is home to many wood elves. The kingdom itself it's a rather nice one. It's all natural. There's lots of druidic architecture that's been put into it. Nature itself has not been disturbed so much. And it's also home to some of the most well-regarded archers within this side of the entirety of the world. So do with that information as you will.
As far as where all of us come from canonically, Belgy comes from wherever J Frost says that he comes from. Because yeah, originally Belky was J Frost's character, and I just kind of adopted her.
I would say for you, Belky, you would kind of have come more towards, like, in your terms of birth, you'd probably be more towards, like, you'd actually be a little bit more northeast. You would have
Really?
been from the Dales.
Okay.
That's funny because that's where my next character I'm playing is from.
Congratulations.
It was the captain that told us that we're gonna have kind of like that change.
Yeah, he
in...
kind of spoke loud enough for everybody to hear when he was talking to the teachers. Just giving you all a heads up that you're going to be making the detour into Velen due to the fact that the docks at Athkatla was kind of absolutely wrecked.
Do you know if we'll be going ashore at all? You'll just hear Iape just kind of yell.
The captain kind of looks back and goes, "Oh, yes, we're docking there. We have to. Because of the incident with the storm, we can't dock anywhere else. I mean, not anywhere that we, well, have at least a safe enough passage."
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry. We don't have anything to worry about. I mean, hell, we're close. The only thing close enough to Velen is the Lanthier Isles, and even then, There's not really much over there besides some wildlife if you like hunting.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Iapetus like hunting? No.
Iapetus's eyes are like slightly starry. It's like she's trying to hold back giddiness.
Anyways, I must return to the helm. You all, please, rest up, take care. We will have dinner in about 3 hours from now.
Meanwhile, Dallas has already like gotten Iaptus' spellbook from her and is just head down to where they bunked in the in the hole, and as Spider climbed his way up to that one rafter and is just now using the ink that he was given to start copying spells into their book.
Okay.
She's gonna get her book back so that she can copy a different spell in as well.
Okay, so then he would no longer be in the rafters. He'd probably find a place where they can both sit, and they are basically just switching between who's using the book, because Daedalus can use his terrific transcriber to cut the time it would take to write a spell in half, as we've established. Man, it's great being an elf with cheat codes.
But yes, for the rest of the day, what all is everybody doing, if you don't mind me inquiring?
I have the strangest, like, picture in my mind of Belky just suntanning.
Okay, Belky's suntanning.
Now here's the question, are you using the stereotypical reflector?
No, she's those haven't been invented yet. She's using someone's shield to do that.
Fuck off.
No, it's
Fuck
true.
right the hell off.
She's got like shades on and just yeah.
I'm putting my plan into action.
What?
All right. Go for it.
So, quick question. Salus, what is it that you do?
Do what?
Salus is in the center of the ship with his 2 pets and the egg, and he is currently doing as much research and or reading and or care for the egg as he can.
Mm-hmm. Now, at any point, do you say stop paying attention to your surroundings, particularly looking at the research that you're doing, focusing super hard on it, and then most importantly, has Daedalus put up the dome around you?
No, he has not put up the dome because I believe that it was a nighttime thing. He is Salus is a little all over the place as he is doing research and he is caring for a couple pets, so there's plenty of opportunities where his focus is split.
So, here's what I'm going to do, Frost. First off, is I'm going to cast Spider Climb.
Okay.
I'm going to
Gimmick
like
infringement.
Spider-Man, crawl across the ceiling directly above Salus. I'm of course going to stealth, since he is distracted. I'm going to position myself directly over him. I'm going to very carefully pull my bag. I'm going to open up a particular pocket in the bag, and I'm going to turn it directly over top of Salus. And I'm going to let 200 gold worth of travel pillows, blankets, and candy fall on top of Salus.
Aww. Salus, I'm gonna say this right now. You're about to get crushed by it. Not really crushed, but you're getting like smushed by a whole lot of blankets and pillows.
Reading my books. What? That? Oh, wow!
It just comes down like a freaking. It comes down like heavy rain.
I imagine one pillow is just stuck to his horn.
No, it's wedged between his two horns. And
What?
as he's buried, I will slowly start to spider climb away.
If you wouldn't mind me doing a favor, Ender, could you roll me a stealth? I will give you advantage for this.
Absolutely, I would be more than happy to. It's a 22.
All right, Salas, what's your passive?
19.
You
I'd
didn't
like to
see-
roll if possible.
Your passive is 19? Shit.
I took
Yeah.
expertise in perception.
That's
Mhm.
a lot of distractions going on right now. So
That's true.
You can try it.
Yeah, I would. Go ahead.
I'd be willing to roll with disadvantage.
I will allow this.
14.
Damn, that's 27 on the other side. Yeah, Salas, you're looking around. You don't know what the fuck? What the fuck?
Salas just pops out, buried like a golfer emerging from winter. It's just like, what? And then for a half second, F for S, like a beat. No, Cooper, that's not for eating! And he pulls a pillow out of Cooper's mouth.
There is, I will say, that there is a lot of candy inside of between the pillows, the blankets, and so on and so forth.
Oh no, I'm all sticky.
Oh no!
At this moment, Cooper is just like open maw, just like shoveling everything he can into his mouth.
Joke's on you. Now Salas has an impenetrable fort.
Not only does he have an impenetrable fort, there is candy between the layers, so that Cooper is going to dig-dug his way through the layers of your blanket fort to get to candy.
Oh
Ugh.
Oh
god.
lord, he's basically become a trench rat.
So, Salas having no fucking clue what the hell just happened. It's like, oh, and he's going to start digging after Cooper. Doesn't even have time to process everything. But in there, as you stealth away, you just hear from off in the distance, "Why? No, you get back here!"
And Cooper, the barnyard draconette, is just currently like hopping around high on sugar. This man is on a caffeine crash course.
True. I should also, since we have a bunch of new people here, should dig up Cooper's art and put them in the chat.
Please show them the beauty.
I have to scroll up so far, J Frost. Okay, there it is.
That's what the search engine's for.
I can't do that. I can only have so many tabs open with OBS because it hates me.
Unfortunate.
It fucking hates me.
Oh yeah. I have to
Yeah,
copy the
yeah,
link.
yeah.
Oh, wait a
yeah.
minute. I can just show Cooper to everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
La 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 la.
there we go. To 8 players.
Tried so hard and she tore my feelings like a.
This is Cooper, the good boy.
He's the
He
size
is
of a cat.
very. He is the size of a cat. He is adorable, and he speaks in. Nyah.
He is a lovable idiot.
With the occasional deadly breath attack.
Well, no, his breath doesn't even hurt anyone. It just blinds.
He's our Dale Gribble, except instead of conspiracy theories, he just likes to eat and play pranks.
Also, Sal's must be hearing so many mice because there's literally always rats in the belly of a ship.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, that's a lot of talking.
So I guess that's everything that I had planned.
But
But was it all the DM had planned for you?
I mean, I'm just gonna say this right now. Day one, this is a 2-day trip for where you guys are. Day one is gonna be as simple as can be.
Once Daedalus is done with Iapetus' spellbook, like when she gets it back, she's gonna take a few moments to transcribe a spell of her own in there. And then after that, she's probably gonna find a place to just sit back and see if she can go through like any history of this place that we are going to. Whether it's whatever few books she had on her that she brought with her, or anything that might be accessible on the ship for her to see.
I would say, due to your prior history check and everything else, Iapetus, as far as Velen's concerned, it is Wood Elf territory. This is their city. This is their country. They have well fortified this place. It is a druid's like dream to at least go here. But the thing of it is, they kind of tend to keep a bunch of outsiders out unless it's for temporary like stoppage. Like not a whole lot of outsiders are usually allowed to stay here. And even then, it's predominantly elf territory.
So then
Like-
she's gonna spend a lot of time, like, if she can recall or look up just customs or like, even just slight things to make sure she's being polite.
Well,
I would say
you also might want to check up because it's Wood Elf territory. Stance on drow, given your brother.
I'll just basically tell you right now. If you're an elf, you've got a longer stay of residence here. If you're a druidic elf, you basically could live here. If you're
Okay.
a druid, you could stay for a bit. If you're none of the above, your lodgings here are going to be very temporary, just because they're like, we don't like outsiders like you here.
She know if they predominantly speak like Elven or
Elven.
Sylvan?
It
Okay.
is Elvish that they will speak predominantly. The Sylvan tongue is kind of kept in reserve for like the upper echelons of the country, specifically spoken only by the noblemen and noble women.
It just sounds like they're French.
I think
They're
the Von de
less hated than
Vente
the
will be
French.
very happy here.
They're not French. They actually are. They actually serve. No, I'm not making that joke.
No, honey.
What?
Okay, well then she will keep that in mind. And maybe just go like up on deck and observe the scenery for a bit since she enjoyed the boat trip last time.
Of course. I would just basically point it out. This, like, the sights are nice. Like, the waters are not rough. They're mildly calm. The sun's still up in the sky, but it's definitely starting to get towards dark. There's a few clouds here and there. There's some fish jumping out a couple times. For a moment, you kind of see, and there's, like, apparently some fins popping up. And you see that it tends to be like a dolphin or two just swimming by, kind of going as it hops out from the water. But quickly goes back underwater, and just everything seems relatively peaceful.
She's gonna enjoy it, like until she can't until like the sun sets. And then at that point she'll probably like maybe go grab like a snack or something from like mess hall or something like that.
Of course. I'd say by that point in time, dinner kind of goes off for everybody. They're only serving a dinner course due to the fact that it's gonna take at least only 2 days to get there. The food is plentiful. It's nice. It's, like a bits of like stew. It's stew. It's bread that's at least a lot fresher than like sea biscuit. You've got good cups of not alcoholic drink per se, but it's definitely a nice something to warm the belly and cool the heat within your soul. I would say around, I'd say about an hour after dinner. The teachers kind of tell everybody that they're gonna be calling it early and just heading to bed, and a bunch of the students kind of agree. You do, however, happen to see there's kind of this, how do I put it? There's one of the members of the crew, one of the sailors. He's kind of like fidgeting with something. And there's this, it's like a box, and it looks like he's trying to like fidget with it, and he can't get it open. And he's just kind of like, ah, fuck this thing. He just tosses it, like, onto the ground, and just walks away. Goldblum.
Yes.
You would happen to be within the vicinity of having seen this. Is there anything you would like to do?
Let's check out what has been dropped.
You see, it's this, it appears to be, above game, a Rubik's Cube. But
Oh,
instead
God.
of colors, there appears to be, like, markings, like, and you kind of, like, roll me a general intelligence, if you don't mind me.
Ah, yes. My best stat. 2. Yes.
There's a lot of squiggly lines and other lines on each, like, part. Maybe the guy was trying to make the lines line up. You don't know. It's just like, eh.
Show this to Daedalus.
Okay, I'll say this is in between him casting his terrific transcriber, so that way he can get spells in, because I could basically get as many, like nearly all of the spells I could in just a single day, thanks to what we figured out with the transcriber, making it half the time it takes to transcribe spells. So I'd be like, oh, okay, let me take a look. Do I recognize anything about the runes?
Roll me an intelligence. Just general.
This is supposed to be my best stat, but it's been betraying me all night. Okay,
Not bad.
13.
They aren't runes. It looks like it would form maybe a picture, like on each side.
Oh, it's a pictograph.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the cube we were dealing with. So, does that also give me any chance to have tried to make a few turns on it?
Roll me. How would I put this? I'd say roll me a. Let me take a look. I just want to make sure I give you something that would be.
Could I try to finesse one thing that I have a decent roll in?
What's that?
Since I know that it's supposed to be making a face, could I use investigation to try to pick
Yeah.
up on the clues? Thank you.
Yeah, I'd allow an investigation. Kind of let you fidget with it.
How's a 17?
Well, 17 does pretty good. You kind of mess around with it for approximately like 15 minutes. And inevitably, you do manage to get at least one side to make a face. But, like, you kind of see, like, the other sides don't really line up, so you're like, almost. At least you know how to make one face. Like, the picture itself that it creates is... It seems to be like a little countryside. Like, kind of like what appears to be a farm with a little brook running through it.
He'll show. So the trick is that you have to manage to move all of the pieces in such a way that each side aligns perfectly. Honestly, this would be the kind of thing my dad could do just by using his hands. He's very good with that.
Well, someone gave up on it and just dropped it, I guess.
All right, I'll say Daedalus will fiddle with this as he goes back to helping transcribe spells into his sister's spell book.
Roll me another investigation.
26.
That beats the DC needed. It takes you... You kind of go autopilot for a bit, and I'd say it takes you about 20 minutes, but eventually you do manage to get all the sides of the cube to create the pictures. You have the countryside, you have what appears to be a city, one that appears to be kind of like a tower, one that appears to be like this nice little ocean, one that makes like a pretty decent like castle, and the final picture is like that of a like a watchtower.
I'll say Daedalus, like, not even breaking off, speaking aloud to orate the spells into the spell book. Well, then just hand it over to Goldblum.
Oh, neat.
Goldblum, you have a solved Pictocube.
I wonder what this does.
I'll let you mess with it just if you would like to pass the time.
Well, Daedalus will do a quick turn because he also just thought of this without having looked at it, since he said, "What does it do?" And just, the thing he does at will.
It's just a Pictocube. It's just a toy.
Daedalus will just will pull out a sheet of paper while he's still orating, and then just write on it in front of Goldblum, "Not magic."
Ah. Oh well.
Daedalus will just reach over and just give two, like, reassuring pats on your shoulder while he is still just orating, like, literal spell theorem.
Goldblum's gonna go back to messing with his brewer's kit to try to learn how it works and how
Of
to better
course.
use it.
Roll me a... I believe Brewer's Kit requires a check, yes? What do we rule it as?
I just, above game, want to work towards gaining proficiency, however.
Got
it's-
it. I'd
that's
say...
I know it's a long-term thing.
Oh, no, of course.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
help
there's
you with
there's
that.
rules for in Xanathars, which we can set that aside for later.
Yeah, that's going to be a little while. I will say we'll kind of leave you to just enjoy your time of just reviewing magical spells, solving this cube by unsolving it and then resolving it. Iapetus, you still get to enjoy the beauty. Salus, you get to be nice and cuddled up in this like bundle of blankets and pillows.
Hooray!
You basically could make a pillow fort out of this.
I mean, I could make a pillow store with 200 gold's worth of stuff.
Oh,
And Dare,
good.
and Dare basically opened a Bed Bath and Beyond for me.
Well, now
Yes.
here's a better question. Did you guys steal more than 200 gold's worth of shit from that hotel?
I don't know. I didn't take stock.
Silk.
I
bed
will.
sheets.
Yeah. I will have to answer that in a little while, but I will say this. Ender. Belky.
Yes.
What are you two doing? Just now that you're all. I know what Endair did. Are you
Uh-huh.
two doing anything to relax yourselves?
Is this daytime or nighttime now?
It's evening. It's getting close to night.
Belky's probably gonna sing for everybody in the mess hall.
All right. Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like a performance check.
Okay, go ahead and roll it, because I can't.
All right. That's right. You are. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I'll just do it baseline.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a 13.
That's
It's
not great.
Yeah, to be fair, you're kind of coming down from right in the lightning, so to speak,
Oh,
from
shush.
last night.
Also, a bad case of being glass.
Yeah. So you kind of just start like, you start to think about singing something, but then you kind of go, yeah, no, throat hurt.
Really? With a 13, is that bad? Damn.
It's just you kind of go, nah, I think I'm gonna go instrumental for tonight. Just
Fair
enjoy
enough.
some peace. And you just start playing along. A few of the sailors kind of start singing a bit. It's not a huge crowd. Everyone's kind of turning into bed early and whatnot.
Damn. Didn't realize seamen were so, limp.
I know what you did there, and I'm not proud of you. I'm very disappointed.
I also just kind of love the idea that there's possibly only like 5 elves are the only people awake on this ship besides the necessary crew for night crewing.
I just.
It's one of those things you forget about in D&D. Elves have 4 extra hours a day where they're just walking around being productive.
But, yeah. So that's just me. I'll say that's everything Belky will probably have at that
Right.
end.
So, if there's nothing really to do, then Belky will probably turn in and like, are we all using the tiny hut, or are we going back to our own like bunks?
Well, Daedalus will go, like, if Salus doesn't come up to the actual sleeping area, he will go down to the middle of the ship.
Mm.
So it depends on where Salus is.
Where are you, Salus? Are you in your
What?
pillow fort?
Truth be told, he doesn't know what to do with all these pillows. He's still probably there.
Daedalus come down. Oh, where'd you get all this? That looks comfy.
I don't know.
Cooper pops his head out from one pillow and goes, "Yep."
Neat. Daedalus just bend down, pick up a floor candy, put it in his mouth, and just start ritual casting Tiny Hut.
Daedalus, as you pick up this floor candy, Cooper kind of just pops out in front, a little bit below, kind of at your feet, and goes,
No. I learned from the raccoons. I'm not feeding you. Nope. Daedalus is using a mage hand to push him back, and he takes the candy.
Hold on one second. I need to grab something here.
And incoming dexterity save versus dust breath.
I'm waiting.
1 second. I need to look up Cooper's stats. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I want to thank all the people who stuck around for the raid. For those who don't know, this is our 46th episode, which means we've been doing this since it's a bi-weekly session for 76 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah, we're in our, second year of this now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Has it really been that long? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We are almost to our 50th episode, too. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Fuck. You've been here a while.
Yeah, while I'm vamping for J-Frost, but literally the longest stream on this channel is, I want to say, 56 episodes.
We're gonna beat it.
Yeah, we are, because we aren't continuing Cult of Personality. Instead, that's going to be a different game, so look forward to that on Tuesdays. We're still getting stuff ready.
God, there's so much shit.
This
I how
is
many dragons are
literally-
just in this book alone?
This is literally the longest campaign I've been in so far.
Welcome to the-
Nice.
And it's
It is a
getting
good-
segmented.
What?
Oh yeah,
What's
no.
being segmented?
There's gonna be time for me to have to be like, yeah, I need to formulate some stuff.
You need
Ah.
scripting time.
Quite literally.
No, I get it. I live with an artist. I completely understand.
Oh, you live with an artist too.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Zai!
What is that supposed to mean, you fucker? What does that mean?
Zai,
Huh?
you are
Yes.
an artist.
No. Yes,
Yes.
but no.
Yes, but no,
Yes,
but
but
maybe,
yes.
but yes, but no.
I am.
I am
but
so-
I sometimes don't feel as accomplished, so I like imposter syndrome kicks
Guys,
in.
shut the fuck up. You're an artist. Shut up.
Hey, Daedalus, make me a fucking Constitution saving throw.
Fantastic.
Also, I learned from the raccoons I'm not supposed to feed you. Wow.
Again, another deep pull. There was literally an entire episode where we went into Daedalus' sorcerer sister who has a druidic sorcery power. They instigated an accidental war between the bathroom possums and the closet raccoons.
Yep.
True.
Speaking of acts of war, hey Daedalus,
Yeah?
with that 9, Cooper kind of goes back, and you hear kind of a hawking motion, and he just, and a cloud of stinging dust goes into your face.
Oh, I've been waiting for something like this because now I can do this because we've only done this once. Daedalus on reflex will be like, no, I'm blinded! And all of a sudden, a giant cloud of darkness will erupt from his eyes and mouth as, I use my once a day innate casting for, darkness.
Alright. Speaking of which, can you do me one favor?
Yeah?
Yeah, roll me a dexterity check to see if you still have that candy in your hand.
I see what this is all about.
13.
Alright, give me a second. I need to roll for Cooper.
Because nobody told Daedalus he could do this because we all got smashed!
Give me a second. Cooper is going to roll a strength check against you. He matches you.
What?
It's just that Daedalus, as you create the darkness, you're just like, dark, yeah. And then for your hand, you kind of feel like these little tiny talons kind of gripping at your hand and yanks open your hand that had the candy. And you hear Cooper in the darkness go,
How long does, the blindness of his, breath work?
It lasts for a minute. I would say I'd probably put this as like already 6 seconds have passed. If you want to roll another Constitution.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna take about a minute for you.
Also, Salas, how does it feel being surrounded by darkness?
That's the least of my concerns with this particular interaction.
Meanwhile, Cooper kind of just and as he keeps hitting his head off of things that he can't see.
And Daedalus now, oh no, I've gone permanently blind! Let's just say at a certain point, because I just realized the concentration for darkness is up to 10 minutes, so Daedalus eventually comes unblinded, but then thinks he's blinded because it's magical darkness, so he can't see in it.
Meanwhile, Salas, you feel Cooper somewhere around your feet as he goes.
Welcome back. Good to see you, Koopa.
Salas, you can see? What's wrong?
Of course I can see. It's just dark in here.
I can't.
Oh, good lord.
Do you have an ability for Devil Sight?
No,
He's dark.
I can't actually see. I just have Koopa by me.
Oh. Do you have something to deal with blindness? Because I can't see. Wait a second, did you get hit by the breath too?
No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure that you are the cause of this.
What?
Pretty sure you're the cause of this.
Wait. And Dale's will kind of like feel that that like some part of him is subconsciously like controlling the darkness, and he'll. Wait, can I? And the darkness will recede. And Daedalus now has the most dumbstruck look on his face.
Meanwhile, Cooper peeking out like a submarine periscope and just quietly chuckling as he rescinds back into the fort.
Hey,
Oh no, you don't.
hey, Frog.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hold on. What's up?
During the chaos of the darkness, is there a way that Zai and I can do something?
Sure. What are you planning on doing?
If Zai is willing, Iapetus and Aphira are going to slip into the darkness.
Oh no.
So I am absolutely willing and probably won't have an issue with the darkness because of the blind fighting and dark vision.
Well, dark vision unfortunately does not work with darkness unless it's magical. Unless you can see through magical darkness. Blind sight, however, that will help. So you'll act as like a guide.
So right now you're basically in Daredevil vision.
Pretty
So-
much.
For basically, just so everybody has a heads up, Vaughn, you said that Daedalus dropped darkness.
Yes, he stopped concentrating on it, and I'm going to flavor it as, again, the magical darkness just recedes back into his eyes and mouth.
Cool. So as soon as it drops, there's 2 more people in the pillow fort that there wasn't there before. A female tabaxi that you've never seen before, and your sister, and both are dressed very strangely. Aphira is wearing this, and she has a group of grapes, and she is feeding Cooper.
Okay, I have to explain this for chat. He literally sent the Link in drag outfit from the recent games.
So, the Guado outfit.
Yeah, I didn't know the name for it. I don't play Zelda.
Guado is from Final Fantasy X.
Whatever.
Gerudo. Yeah.
Gerudo, thank
Yeah,
you.
Gerudo.
And Iapetus is also wearing something similar, but slightly different. Because Iapetus went shopping with Aphira last episode.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the second it's like Sal's and then he's just gonna run over. Tussie! I can innately cast something else! I can't believe it!
From?
What?
What?
She was like in the middle of trying to either give like Cooper a snack, like little grapes or something, if he's finally stopped running into things, or Streak if Streak was out and about.
Streak is just curled up deep in the pillow fort, enjoying a nap. Cooper.
He has a cat again, by the way.
Yeah. Cooper, however, is currently like he's climbed up you. He is nestled into like the crook of your arm, like belly showing, eyes wide, blipping as he opens his mouth and just kind of.
Cooper's Pez dispensary.
But yeah, for context, because we never really went over it, you would know Daedalus is super self-conscious because basically the rest of the family are sorcerers who can innately cast, and he's only been able to innately cast like 4 things his entire life, and he just got his 5th thing that he didn't know he could do.
Hey, Daedalus.
Yeah?
Cooper leaps onto you and then leaps over to this female tabaxi and just goes, yep, yep.
Oh, hi, who are you?
What? What? What is happening? Who?
You're fine. No worries.
Yep, yep. and just kind of begins to like drapes over this this mysterious female tabaxi, kind of almost like how you would have like a what's it called? Like not like a boa, except it's.
Oh wait, I just thought of something. Bob, are your hands present?
What do you mean?
Yes. And
Because
they are marked.
Yep. Wait a second. Dallas crocks his head to the side. In there? With a very loud inflection of visible question mark?
Yeah.
Athera. To be more precise.
Oh, okay. Hi, Athera.
We saw the chaos. We thought we'd have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
What?
Gives me a reason to finally switch clothes. So much sand.
I
Okay.
know, right? It's everywhere.
All right.
I feel like, considering there's a crowd going on right now, Belky comes down. You guys are in like the center of the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Sully, I brought you some. Oh shit, hello. And she just
So
looks
I like
at
you-
Athera and Iapetus.
I'd like you to imagine, if you will, Belky,
Yes.
that Salus has he's got the two hands praying kind of situation going
The
as he's holding
concerned
them
face.
to his temple, and as you walk in, he's just going to take one of the hands, just hold up a finger as you come in. Just hold up, everyone. Can y'all give me just 5 minutes to process this? Just 5 seconds. What? What?
Yeah.
Who? Why?
So you're
You're
gonna
missing
introduce-
where and when, darling.
I will get to you in a moment.
Okay, I literally just put that in the I literally just put that in the call chat. That's literally the episode title. What? Who? Why?
Okay.
So, are you Sully? You gonna introduce me to your new friend over there? Hi, I'm Belky Cars. And she just gives a
But
great big smile.
first question, yes. Who? Athera? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you.
Is it okay to use your other name to help explain the situation?
By all means.
Oh, Athera is in Dare. I think they're fluid.
No, that's a
You're a
cat.
person.
Oh, hi, Goldblum.
No, Belky. Oh,
Where's Goldblum in this room?
I beat Goldblum to the punch.
I will say, with the commotion going on, one of the sailors kind of comes down and goes, "Is everything all right?" And just sees like Iapetus and Iapetus and Athera, and just kind of looks to you, Salus, kind of in the middle, and goes, "Oh, I didn't
Okay.
see anything," and
Uh,
just slowly backwalk.
As he starts to back away, Athera leans over and runs a single finger, the back of her finger, along Salus's cheek.
And he literally
seen-
just go. The last word he just goes, "Send you my thoughts and prayers."
Okay, I need
You know
all
that
to
you know that
consider-
you know that shiver that you see anime characters do sometimes, where it's like
Mhm.
going from bottom to top.
Mhm.
Yeah, that for Salus.
I need you to picture what that guy just saw. There is a whole bunch of pillows. There's a whole bunch of candy. There's a whole bunch of people. Some of them scantily clad, all just curled up in this. Yeah, this looks like a sex thing.
Well, no, the worst part is Dallas hasn't changed his stance, which means he has Iapetus by the shoulders.
The man
To
is
be
just
fair-
slowly backwalk up the steps. He is not. He just. This man goes, Nope.
And I just
Nope.
want to imagine, since we didn't establish where he is, Goldblum is standing behind the pillow fort.
To be fair,
Yes.
Iapetus is wearing something technically similar to the citizens that were in the marketplace. So technically,
Wiley, I'm stealing that gif.
That's a good gif.
I like that one.
Don't worry, Zai. I'll use the first one. I'll just copy that into the D&D chat.
go for it.
Meanwhile, Cooper's just acting as a boa.
I'm gonna.
That continuously like munches on a grape.
So Belky's gonna just like pass Salas his food that she brought. You know, something to keep you know, just things that would be gentle on his stomach, because God knows he's not gonna leave the fucking ship. Just like passes it to him offhandedly, and then sits next to Athera. Hey, so Athera, yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so this is cool and all, but I just want you to know that this is a lot all at once.
What are you
Wait a
saying?
second.
I think that's the
Sully's the sexy outfit. You're clearly being flirted with. Say something.
Wait a second.
What?
Turns to Indare slash Athera. Hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to insight you real quick. I would like to see if you are the reason I am covered in pillows. Nat 20.
Oh.
There's
Good.
it's not too far of a thought that some of the pillows have the hotel's logo on them. And the concierge is the one that suggested going to the gift shop to Indare.
Sorry, what was
that
that?
information? It's not hard to put two and two together that a number of the pillows have the hotel's logo on it, and the concierge actively talked to Indare about the hotel's gift shop.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna take this little nugget and put this in this fine pillow that was dropped upon me earlier today. Let's go back to this a little bit. So, Athera, huh?
Huh?
Didn't know that about you. Learn something new every day.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Most things we don't know about you.
We should really get to know each other a little bit more.
Belky flops back on the pillows. I mean, this is the perfect place to get to know everybody.
Okay, well, I'm going to get started on casting Tiny Hut.
Yeah, all right.
While you are preparing to cast Tiny Hut, the previous guard comes back down. He's kind of looking away. In his hand is a towel, and he just throws it to you guys and goes, "Just keep it down, okay?" And just walks back away.
The best part is he does that. One of them has switched around, is currently waving their arms weirdly and speaking in tongues.
Don't worry, you won't see it in a minute. And she just gives a wink.
That sounds so sus.
No promises.
Salas face plants into a pillow.
Oh, come on, Sully. So, all right, somebody. Okay, clearly something's gone on. What's the deal? What's going on? Where's Indare? Or sorry, where's Kathmandu?
You're technically looking at her, and Iapetus points to Athera. And I'm gonna mute because my neighbor's kids are yelling at the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
Belky,
Belky,
as you watch Athera's form shapeshifts into an exact copy of your own.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Belky just, like, groans.
And then it
I-
shifts back to Aphira.
Man, I'm sorry. I thought you were a cute chick that was not related to the friend group. I'm sorry.
I mean, Afira technically still is a cute chick, though.
No, I meant, like, I don't know how people feel about me dating in the friend group or, like, that kind of thing, so I'm kind of just, like, not for now, so, you know. Unless that's something we can establish is okay, in which case, I mean, I don't know. Listen, the last, like, real friend that I had, you realize I've gone out with, Antimony, right?
No, but I mean, that doesn't stop you from saying that Afira's cute. 'Cause yeah.
You're all fucking cute. Like, did you not know that?
Daedalus, while still ritual casting, cocks at a single eyebrow.
What Perdix asked him earlier.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of which, hey Daedalus.
Yeah.
In your head, you get a simple question asked. Is this a mating ritual?
Daedalus will repeat back. I don't know, is it? In his head.
Listen, just some of you
Probability.
are cute in different ways.
50%?
50% with a question
Good
mark.
question. Okay. So, Salis looks to Belky, goes,
Yes.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't know. I mean, I don't think there's anything saying no otherwise. We're all adults here.
Yeah.
And looks on over to Aphira.
Love is love. As long as there's no hard feelings, who's say to stop love?
Yeah. I legitimately don't want to make anybody upset. And I know, like, some people get real, like, tangled up in like, relationships and that. And, like, I'm not looking for that. But if somebody wants to have a good time, man, I'm down to clown anytime.
All right. Aphira, I'm going to say this once.
Uh-huh.
You are admittedly a hot piece of tail. That's all.
Literally, here's the tail.
Again, Daedalus' eyebrow raises.
Oh, they're a complete person.
Daedalus didn't expect to get the birds and the bees talk amongst
Yeah.
his friends.
Exactly, Goldblum. A tail is a piece of them.
Mm-hmm.
You should see
Yeah.
what I can do with it.
Mm.
The eyebrow does not lower.
You, enjoying this way too much.
I mean, I know I am.
I mean, how is this any different from how I normally act?
It's not.
Daedalus shakes his head. It's not.
I mean,
I guess
can't
that's
lie.
yeah.
It's just
Can't
more
lie,
effective.
Salis. It's. She's not wrong.
Suppose that's fair.
I mean, remember, sometimes we're not even trying, and people get a different impression. Remember the museum curator?
That's true.
And she just smiles.
That is true. Oh,
Can we also say it's been 10 minutes so Daedalus can actually contribute to this conversation?
Yeah, at this point, the hut's up. And as soon as the hut appears, the pillow fort sucked into it. Cooper immediately kind of just springboards off of Aphira's chest and goes into the pillows. Yep. And currently, submersible pops up right next to your head, Salis.
well, at least he's having fun. Suppose I can thank you for that, Aphira.
Mm-hmm. I figured that, since you've been pretty miserable down here, I at least wanted to make sure that you had a cozy little love nest.
Is that what this is?
Afira gives a trademark Belky grin.
I mean, if
Mi-
that's the case,
Mimicking a number of Belky's mannerisms specifically.
Somewhere
considering
Rosie sneezes.
Afira is clearly teasing Solace, Belky'll like curl up on his other side and like run a finger down his ear. Oh, come on, Sully.
Meanwhile, in Dale's head, Perdix just hears, "But I thought she was into my sister."
Okay, as the two are currently hanging out on the two sides of Salus.
Yup.
Salus has a moment of like page 404, file not found, and then promptly shoots up very straight, very fast, and goes, "I'm going up to throw up now," and leaves immediately.
As Salus, you leave, everyone's just like looking at you. Cooper slowly sinks his head in as he just goes, "Nyap, nyap, nyap."
What is the impression of that one guard as Silas runs by very, very quickly?
To throw up.
The guard. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh no.
Hold on. Salus, you go to roll to throw up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Was that
I'll
just
say.
an excuse or for realsies?
No, he's actually doing it.
I'm actually gonna roll. I want to see what this guard. High or low?
Hi.
Okay.
What?
Salus, you begin. Let me ask you a question. How bad are you hurling?
Well, pretty bad, honestly.
Okay. So you've got the kind of vomiting that leaves you sweaty and everything else.
No, not that bad.
Projectile?
Okay, so you're not like sweating, but
No.
Your
panting.
anime rainbow throwing up.
Yes, that's what it is.
All right. Salus, you're vomiting profusely, and the guard not the guard, the sailor kind of comes up to you and goes, "It's all right, lad," and he kind of just like pats your back, and he's just like, "I remember my first experience. It's not a proud day."
Respectfully, you're the last thing I need right now.
It's all right. Just make sure you go get checked out by a medic. And he just kind of like hands you a wet towel, and he's just like, "You also need to use this to have a cool forehead." And he just walks away.
He takes the towel, but for different reasons.
He just called us hoochie mamas.
That bitch.
Well, no, I think he's more implying that someone triggered his gag reflex.
No,
It was literally go checked out by a medic. Yeah, no, he implied we're hoochie mamas. He got the clap.
Clap doesn't make you throw up.
All right.
No.
After that, so Salus quickly after that returns to the pillow fort and goes, "All right, that was pretty funny, I gotta admit." And he's gonna just flop back into the to the pillow pile, and he's just going to look on over to Dallas, who's probably just about to finish casting, but then looking on over to Iapetus, Belky, and Afira, and kind of keeping eyes on Afira. So this seems like it's been in the works for a while now, yeah? Kind of a long established thing, huh?
In what regards?
Miss Sophia.
It's something that I used to be able to do, and then I lost the ability to do it, and now I got it back.
Ah. So you've grown to your capacity to love has grown back?
You could say that.
Well, I am happy to see that you have rediscovered the side of yourself.
Why are you offering to help me to discover more of my capacity for love?
Absolutely. See, here, I remember that I've heard long ago from ancient civilization that there were 3 kinds of love, and one of them was described as platonic. And I would absolutely love to express that part of love with you.
I will say that Daedalus had already finished doing Tiny Hut. He just leans over to Goldblum. There's 3 kinds of love.
Ah, yes. Platonic, familial, and romantic.
Okay, but you're missing another one. And Belky looks over at Afira and then back to Salus. You can just love without the connections too.
Oh, that's absolutely true. You weren't actually quite where I was going. I was referring to, what was it? Philia, Eros, and Agape. 3 different
they?
kinds of love.
Oh.
Daedalus is writing a Google Doc in his head with Perdix.
Perdix, allow me to put it this way. Perdix is currently recording everything through your eyes and is keeping it filed under how do I put this?
Please tell me it's not under sex ed. Please tell me
No.
it's not under sex ed.
No, but something
An
akinly
adult mating
similar to the
ritual.
National Geographic symbol is currently being projected in the recordings.
All right, Sully. Let me ask you this, plain and simple. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever kissed a person? Just
No.
okay. Who here has a bottle? Let's play a game.
In the fuck out of this.
Oh no, you don't! I'm gonna grab my impetus and she tries to you brought this in on yourself. You're suffering with me. Hell, you're bringing Goldblum into this.
Make me a whole person.
What?
I would like to just say this right now.
Can I add one? Can I add one thing before we say anything? Daedalus
Yes.
goes, "What's the bottle for?"
She's going to
Cooper
look at
actually
him.
pops out
Daedalus,
and is
no.
currently munching on popcorn, just going.
It's okay. So it's a game where we all sit in a circle and we spin a bottle, and the person that it points to is the person you have to kiss. And it can be on the cheek, it can be on the lips, it can be elsewhere. Assuming everybody's okay with that.
Goldblum puts down a large glass jug, which is part of brewer supplies.
Hey, we got a bottle. Perfect. Anybody game?
I can't believe we're playing D&D Spin the Bottle.
I can't believe this is going to happen, and I've never played that in real
Oh,
life.
fuck. We're playing 7
Nope.
Minutes in Heaven D&D edition.
No, we're not playing
we're
7
not
minutes.
playing
We're
that.
not doing that one. No,
We're
no.
not getting that far.
No,
Scriptures
no.
only.
Look, we've got the PG-13 rating. We don't have the M rating.
Yes. Also, no one else can see us. We're literally in an opaque dome.
That's true.
So this is as private as it's going to be on a ship.
I mean...
Also, considering
right.
we now have even distribution of femme characters to masculine characters. Why the fuck not, right?
Yeah,
I mean, to
true.
be fair, you also got a cat in Cooper.
We're not counting the critters. I'm sorry. That's weird.
Give him
a forehead kiss.
So that was also. I also want to bring one thing up. I wanted to say because this is something that I've had to start incorporating in my actual life, where Deus go, wait a second. What are your pronouns? He just looks to Alfira.
Athira is she, her, and Indera is he, him. Personally, I don't care what you call me.
Okay, but
All right.
again, in his head, there's a new Google Doc for properly referring to friend.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
That goes in the Google Doc.
That's an awkward thing to call somebody, but okay.
Wiley, can
how
I
do
say I love playing the I love playing the D&D pattern with your character.
So we've got 6 characters, and I know there's a 6-sided die. So how about we assign a number to each character, and then like quote unquote spin the bottle. We roll the
Oh, most certainly. We shall.
Though,
I also
right before
want to
Next
know
week.
what.
Ah,
Oh,
We're gonna cut the session here,
Well,
baby.
this is
You-
absolutely
So,
something
so
good.
Frost. The
What-
only
what-
thing. Oh, go ahead.
I was actually just gonna say, what's I was trying to get Bob. I heard Bob say something.
I was about to say this is absolutely a good idea to cut on, given that this may cross the line for certain people in the party, and we don't want to step on anybody's toes. So,
Fair.
like, cutting it here and then just saying like something happened and allude to it like off screen might be the best idea. We haven't had that safety check with
Yeah.
everybody.
We will easily
do
talk
that
about this
before
next session. But
Yeah.
also, I can't just put every card on the table for tonight's session. You gotta tease the audience.
So, Frost,
Make
if
them
I
work
may,
for it.
if I may say one thing before we go that relates to what Belky said earlier,
Mhm.
when Belky mentioned the bottle thing, if Iapetus had known what it was, her face would have like blushed slightly, but not by much.
Also, the awkward moment where we have to explain to people who might just join in for the first time, Iapetus is adopted, so no, we are not making this weird.
Oh,
He's
I
also
didn't
a
even need to
dog, so
remember
we
that.
are making this weird.
Listen,
Damn it,
no,
Zai!
Oh,
siblings on the cheek before. It was how you show affection. Like, hello,
Look,
mwah.
we've already this entire fucking campaign is weird.
Let's
Let's
come
call
back to this later.
it. Yeah, we'll circle
Okay.
back to this in 2 weeks' time.
Okay,
How about
Yeah.
we go down the fucking list? Hey, CG,
No.
where can we?
J. Frost, you go because you have the one who has to leave first.
Yes, and I have to go with them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Hi, everybody! Thanks for tuning in to this absolute crazy-ass fuck session of a campaign. No, not literally a fuck session. We
No, I was
don't have
about
that.
to say.
It's not that, no.
Yeah, no, Twitch will not allow us
No,
that.
that was last session.
Yeah, that,
Yes.
the Bad Dragon session was last time.
Shut up!
Love you too. Anyway, you can find me on twitch.tv/jfrost747 and on Twitter at jfrost747. Find me every Sunday, every other Tuesday, and every other Saturday playing D&D over at twitch.tv/fartingtart for the Sundays and Tuesdays games for our War of the Shattered Sun campaign and Rascals and Ravnica campaign. Every other Saturday, find me here DMing this absolute fucking, I'd say train wreck, but I don't think a train's big enough for what this is. I'd say it's the fucking ship in the Suez Canal kind of situation. If everything's going to shit.
Okay.
But I love this.
And now, Krista, where can people find you?
They can find me nowhere except here every other Saturday, and also as a disembodied voice in the background of JFrost streams. Sometimes I invade other people's streams. Pay no mind to me. I do not actually exist. I am clearly a mass hallucination conjured by financial PTSD that millennials have to deal with. As you know, yes. Wiley, go.
Hello, I play randomizers and roguelikes and roguelites. You can find me at twitch.tv/xyley and on Fighting Tarts channel every other Tuesday, every other Thursday on Helix Lux's channel, and I make music, and you can find my links on my card. Zai, where can we find you?
Hoi! You can find me here and on Instagram at ZymieSite. Everywhere else, pretty much Zymie or Zyminess. Same thing with YouTube. Tuesdays, I'm playing Final Fantasy X. We beat Seymour. Technically for the second or third time.
Fuck him.
Yes, 100%. He can eat a dick. When I am not trying to fight my way through Mount Gagazet, on Fridays you can find me playing beat 'em ups or fighting games. And this means we've been playing Tekken 8 and we started ranked yesterday. I have so much to unlearn. On Mondays, I do Wizard Sibs Play where Burnout Vaughn, who's here, and I play Resident Evil 4 in character as Daedalus and Aepatus. And right now, we're about to go take a dip in the lake, whether we want to or not. And like everyone else has said, every other Saturday you can catch me here with these guys causing shenanigans and chaos. And that's me. Doopity boop 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 boop. Did Bob go? If not, Bob, you go.
Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Shadow Dancer Bob. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky, Patreon at Shadow Dancer Bob. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Sundays we've got D&D. Mondays we've got D&D. Wednesday we've got D&D. Thursday we've got Lethal Company. Friday we got Shark Squad. Who knows what's going to be going on there? Saturday we got D&D. I got a lot of D&D. I'm running D&D right now as we speak. I'm playing D&D while I'm playing D&D. Woohoo! Willie, go.
I already went.
CG.
CG, go.
I don't have anything because I do the same things as Frost. You can find me nowhere. Done.
And hi, you've already found me here, twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky, and at the Burnouts Bar Patreon, where, yeah, we've talked about most of the stuff we do. Next week is No Love War Extra, where we're finally actually playing a Fate game, even though we started the streams as Fate, but didn't record them. So yeah, enjoy that. And tomorrow, we will be doing the Session 0 for a series that will be starting at, I want to say, February 25th. Our Domains of Dread campaign, Those Who Wander, which is, again, DM'd by Saris, who went through District League Professional as our DM. We have Citra King, we have me, we have Xanalis Grimm, and we have Melon Lord. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, keep your eyes open, because soon that'll become another long-form bi-weekly session. All my games have become bi-weekly. It's hilarious, so it's going to be fun to try to organize them all. But now I know exactly who we're going to raid. We're going to raid one Mark Allen Jr., a.k.a. Aeon Protect Gaming. I think the thing we should just say as our raid message is, we're playing Spin the Bottle. Yeah, it's a great non sequitur. So thank you all for coming out. We love you. We will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.